couldn't take them because we're busy with the budget. I'll go through the details later with you. Some ministers also have new bills that they want to bring to us to consider. I would mention some of them in due course. As we speak, we're actually having meetings with the ministers to have a sense of every minister's agenda for Parliament, what approvals they will need during this meeting of Parliament. And even as we are sitting here, the Minister of Finance is sitting in my office waiting. They can give an indication of what their priorities will be this meeting. And as usual, members of Parliament will be asking questions on all sorts of issues and relating to their constituencies and constituents to ministers, and they will be answering them. We have a backlog of about 300 questions, 300 outstanding questions that we couldn't take from the previous meetings, and we're determined to try and then cover as much as we can, if not clear all, and add the new questions that members will be asking. And so we just finished a business committee meeting at which we try to develop modalities to ensure that we are able to expedite action on getting members' questions asked and answered by ministers. Then, of course, there are a number of referrals that we have made to committees. You know, every agency in this country tends to report to Parliament, sometimes directly, sometimes through their ministers. There are two reports. There's the audit report. That one goes to Public Accounts Committee. So what you see them do at Public Accounts Committee is to find out money is given to you, did you spend it, did you not spend it, did you spend it properly, did you not spend it properly. That is kind of financial accountability. But there's a second set of reporting, which is we gave you the money to provide schools and teachers and to teach children so that they can perform well. Are you performing well in that regard? That is not financial accountability. That's really delivering on social services, delivering on infrastructure services, and etc. Now, those reports have tended not to receive that much attention in this House. And we have insisted that committees must begin to take those reports seriously, because really, that is what the money is all about. I've given you money to go and educate children, and then you've come to tell me, yes, you spend the money, but you haven't told me whether the children are getting well educated or not. And I haven't interrogated you on whether the children are getting well educated or not. I'm feeling my responsibility in that regard. So Ghanaians expect that their institutions will get better, their institutions will deliver, and it is Parliament that those institutions tend to report to. And if those institutions are not delivering, it means that Parliament is not doing its work. Parliament is not holding them accountable in terms of what they are to deliver on. And so this meeting also, we intend to be very stern on committee chairpersons and ranking members, and insist that all the reports that come from agencies regarding deliverables that we expect from those agencies are scrutinized and debated on the floor of the House, and not just scrutinized and debated, but hearings similar to what you see in the Public Accounts Committee. So Ghana Education Service, come, sit there, tell us, why did all the children fail? You must explain to Parliament. We are the representatives of the people. You have to tell us, you have to explain the WAEC results to us. And you must explain it properly. Otherwise, sanctions has to flow. And you have to tell us what you will do to improve the situation in the ensuing years. That's what this accountability mechanism is all about. And the idea of sitting public servants before us and before you, the cameras, and asking them questions on their performance, not accounting, but the actual performance, has a way of also putting pressure on them to deliver. And so we intend to take that responsibility seriously, starting from this particular meetings. I must admit that the institutions send the reports. They always send the reports. It is Parliament that does not do what is required of it, which is to sit, invite them, scrutinize the report with them, get to the field, verify whether indeed what they say in the report is consistent with what is actually happening out there, and take them on, and then demand accountability for their side of the bargain to the citizenry for which they are paid. So those will engage our. Beyond that, I think the regular parliamentary schedules, motions, agreements, policy documents, for instance, the medium-term national development policy framework, which is a constitutional obligation, will come to us. The coordinated program of economic and social development policies will come to us. The National Action Plan on Business and Human Rights will come to us. So similar policy documents will be presented to us, and then we will work on them. Sorry, I'm having a bad cough. So let me just indicate a few major items that we intend to look at this. So we already have some bills to be presented immediately we start. University of Engineering and Agricultural Science, Bonsu Bill, Ghana Cocoa Board Amendment Bill, which is already before us, an amendment to the Cocoa Board Bill, Ghana Cocoa Board Act. We have the Security and Intelligence Agencies Bill, seeking to restructure and reorganize our security and intelligence agencies and the mechanisms of oversight. We have the Interstate Succession Bill. We have the Legal Education Reform Bill. We have the Ghana Investment Promotion Authority Bill. These are bills that are already here. Many of you journalists who have been covering this house are familiar with those bills. We have about, how many reports? $290? Yeah, 299 reports. 299 reports pending before various committees. Actually, yeah, 300 reports pending before various committees. And then we have questions, outstanding questions, about 300 before us. Some ministers have given indications regarding bills that they will bring, but I tend not to focus on what ministers indicate because it's not yet here. So it's not really the business of Parliament. But the Minister for Energy plans to bring a bill to enact a new National Petroleum Authority Act. They also want to bring a bill to establish a Ghana Bunkering Services Agency. And then also, as you would recall, there is a program to involve the private sector in electricity distribution. And these are things that will have to come to Parliament for approval. There's been a lot of renegotiation of the various power purchase agreements with independent power producers. These are matters that have to come to Parliament. The Nuclear Power Corporation Bill will also come. There is a proposal to establish a Renewable Energy Authority. So the bill to establish that will also be here. And then there's a new proposal to merge PURC and EC to establish the Ghana Energy Regulatory Commission. So a bill to that effect will come. And then some regulations relating to the West Africa gas pipeline will also come from the Ministry of Energy, but they haven't come yet. Then for Minister of Local Government, they intend to transform the Local Government Training Institute into a University of Governance and Development. So a bill to that effect will come. Then they intend to amend the Land Use and Spatial Planning Authority to establish a mechanism for how to use their fund. Then there is some proposals to amend the Chieftaincy Act. We'll wait for it. And if you recall, the President announced the abolition of some development authorities, the Coastal Belt Development Authority and the Middle Belt Development Authority, but we never passed the legislation to abolish them. So the bills to abolish them will also come this meeting. And then, of course, they have a couple of, the Local Governance Act itself will be amended. They are working on it. They will bring it to us. Then they have several legislative instruments. There's one instrument that they intend to bring to reconstitute regional houses of chiefs. So many paramountcies have been established, and so they need to add newly established paramountcies to their various regional houses of chiefs, and that has to come by legislative instrument. And also, the National House of Chiefs has been working on lines of succession to stools and skins, and I believe they are done, and a legislative instrument to legislate what they have done will also be coming from the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy, and Religious Affairs. And Minister of Health is looking at breastfeeding promotion regulations to be brought to encourage breastfeeding. Then the National Vaccine Institute regulation will also be brought. And then alcohol control regulations will also be brought. And then Ghana Medical Trust Fund, that is Mahama Cares, regulations will also be brought to give effect to the act which we passed in the last meeting. Then for Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, there is going to be an overhaul of the entire mining sector regulation. And they've been working on it for a while now. The bill is now ready. They will go through cabinet shortly and bring it here. They promised to get it to us in the next couple of weeks, this meeting. And so it will be a comprehensive overhaul of the current minerals and mining regime. So a new minerals and mining bill will come. Then they also have a draft Ghana Geological Survey Authority, geological information and licensing agreement regulations. And then they have some bauxite mining leases they will bring to us to ratify, and other mining leases. And then they will bring the minerals and mining royalties regulations. You recall that government has been saying that when world gold prices go up, and we have our royalties stuck in time, we don't benefit as the prices go up and all that. So we want to develop a new regime that ties royalties to world market prices. If the world market prices go up, we too, our royalties should go up. If it comes down, we too, our royalties will come down. And that's only fair, isn't it? So that's something that will come before us for consideration. And then the Lands Act needs a legislative instrument, which will also come. And the National Geospatial Policy will come, and the Sovereign Council Bill will come. Wildlife Resource Management Regulations will also come.
We also believe that government's approach to social intervention and taxation has been that incoherent. You may recall that by end of 2024, certain programs were struggling. 2025, certain programs were struggling. And while the NDC has condemned some of our governance staff, they themselves, in 1 year in office, we have not seen any major shifts in terms of governance. Apart from the gold board that they've established, which is helping to stabilize the city because now they are trying to centralize the purchase of gold and all. Other sectors, agriculture, there hasn't been any major investment. Look at their budget 2026.
Mesamo kwa bebiom the Bat TV XYZ so baby awa wo hwe bibia. Wa wo tie Power 97.9 FM so mo kwa ba edeba inside politics jumedie so. Baby awo bia na hana Ghana kasa hana Ghana tie hana nsam ni nyina yedini na be mawo nti baby awo bia na ka chonua bi na no so nka chone ne bi na mo fanto 97.9 megahertz. Fi say hana Ghana kasa ha na Ghana tie inside politics jumedie ni ne. Edi amede so ye Nicholas ya Owusu Olsen obetumi Afrobikin Nicholas. Ma me fa se da PAC aseda mo oduma o twede ampo nyankopon se we bie oye osunto krandin de due a che kwa empo matachema da abodwi mo jerdi mu afuru sane ma make say ewiem adwefom fi so over the nation's capital Accra insu egugu anapay nti ama ewiem ayewinu pa enra yete se Kumase ne eye bona half sunyane ne ade ne importem ne insu ne gugu na nkran ye hyiye sa na anapay sunyame be man kran so yeso yede aba nti ne insu egugu Accra adwefom abibia ededin Anapay an area wuni ho amini ho sa na tie area wuni ho amini ho anti catcho ne bi na no so kan tre ne nua bi na mo vento 97.9 megahertz eye Power FM na muntumi entie di radio bi minim say wo ba Accra de obi etie Power 97.9 FM some part of Eastern region, Ashanti region and the Western region omuina etie eye 97.9 megahertz Power FM sa so na me pa cho bebre wa wo hwe TVXYZ ye wo eye digital platform so free to air obetumi ahwe dwumadi bi etie bi kama ma bibia etumi akọ enkan asa wo ko Satellite TV a multi TV digibox me pa cho ye wo so a no so obetumi ahwe TVXYZ tini bi sa so na ye stream live or Power 979 FM Facebook TikTok sa so na TVXYZ Ghana yes stream live or so and so betumi ahwe adwumadi ni bi kama pa wo ko YouTuber XYZ broadcasting no so betumi ahwe adwumadi etie bi kama ma bibia etumi akọ enkan sa number of affiliate radio stations ahro na to apeto Ghana ha ema wote yenka awie Western Radio 100.3 ewo Elemble enyina se enzama exim ne mpotemina momu tieni in the Western region ye ba takradia sharp 106.9 FM the demo ho papa nana benyin pencil oni manager skidomo omuna etie dwumade bi amatakrade eso ne nimpotem etie dwumade bi kama pa anti nietene no ye twem ko ahafo region Half regional capital Gosu to be precise it's now for South no it's now for South and Edunum radio ono afabi o sankore ne potema ni pampempemutie ye ko go so ankasa so a nananom 92.5 FM the station with the greatest ambition no so pempem kansa etie bi ho ye kodua ankwanta ho na ye behu my charity 99.9 FM no so omafa dwumadi bia dia ankwanta ne potem tano no for butie tano south high radio ono so obechem nkwanta na bechem junction ano so edite man kofo etie bi obechem ne potem Yakobono regional Ensroma radio ewo madoma Doma Western Crown Quanta Border Town and to Okotoma Hinkro Wenfie Brekum Nen Potemina Umutie and Stroma Radio and some part of Ivory Coast to Safa Jumedi Bia and the demo and Pempim HCB Woho Stroma and Stroma ni Tregusa. Yako Savannah region and Gligi FM Boli Omafebi Oho Sasun Trim Yako Oti regional Buem FM Honorable Dana Kusia in the Buem FM. Omafebia Nipam Pimpim ATBO, Otinin and Potem, Titi Buem, Sasana Jasaka, Nuasi Radio, and also Afajumedi and Pimpim, SU ATB, war Jasaka and Potem in the UT region. Yako Volta Regional, Yenu Volta Power, 94.1 FM, almost so Editemo Hosaso, na Global FM, so Afabi, war Volta Regional Capital, Ho, and Pimpim ATB Ho. Information centers are who be brain as of a Jumedi Bia, what say enka. Now call Cape Coast Kotokraba, a dumb sounds a bien who ha, and Pimpim su TB, what Kotokraba, and Pimpim ne TB, a Kotodruba, Ugurun Tano, no so TB, any baby or Mutie Biano, in Chiakese, and call Mount Uye Papa. Na and some more, and some more. And some hopa. Say, I call bogoso, Mamincha came on and no juma came on boy juma papa. We share a community mining or more responsible a cooperative mining. I came more bogoswa. Nessa when you share clinical roa or more no more dear community cooperative mining a brad drainage as so into kin in a domina a bogoso maminchiamo papa we share how a more clinic more to tomu near my year bogoso a cooperative mining responsible cooperative mining kin in a dom more bogosun and potem more responsible cooperative mining no mama wants papa na munkosum wedwanya hokama how am moyam hospital moyam shishe no my ready say responsible cooperative mining mo ye nti nyame shramo me ba apinto so a ebiniza agwanya gane no dom mo so responsible cooperative mining na mo ye ho tie papa wa pinto ni potem pa ni na ye Pristia Valley in Potem ho no so hote mo hospital mo clinic ni ade mo tax kama pa na me ba claim de la claim nankasa ma aboso gangway chairman Sofo Osman Dauda oni nunua chairman de la Guda almost in edianim wo cooperative mining na ekoso aboso gangway almost so in tiakese enkoma mo papa se mo ye adwuma hote afi no mo registration bibia beda kama no chi se bibia etumi akokanti mo adwuma na moma iniswadi huna His Excellency John Dramani Mahama waka they are responsible cooperative mining hono entumi mbrem na bibia entumi enkonkan na yesi kwan so dia na the leadership in parliament ende omoni omo clerk for omo ye a press another media briefing omo organize the media relations department parliament and omo first meeting of the second section of the 9th parliament na NDC has omo condemn governing approach efano enema bia ekoso ho no major shift in governance over the past year after your marking minority leader no di anim mo ka sansemi wo press briefing nti yankwe na yankwhwe asama after your marking minority leader abra oditu dwa say oditu dwa efano government approach ni no major shifts in governance ekoso for the past year. Yenkoti nsema odutu dwambra.
We also believe that government's approach to social intervention and taxation has been that incoherent. You may recall that by end of 2024, certain programs were struggling. 2025, certain programs were struggling. And while the NDC has condemned some of our governance staff, they themselves, in 1 year in office, we have not seen any major shift in terms of governance. Apart from the gold board that they've established, which is helping to stabilize the city because now they are trying to centralize the purchase of gold and all. Other sectors, agriculture, there hasn't been any major investment. Look at their budget 2026.
It's where the aboni toe. Urafe no makina wakwende some my governance approach be any no major shift in governance afan over year no waka ho asem no into we dey abrobro so dey di carry ma ihuma ekoso no dey atuda afenyo de opeso bi atene nka until the atene no na ye kwaye ni ma former vice president his excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia we secure the ticket to obedi the New Patriotic Party in 2028 general elections ni victory onyaya Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia to me poli 110,643 votes representing 56.48% and yeah, total vote cast no OBT in the contender Ora Kennedy Akumpreku in Japan oninya 46,554 votes representing 23.8% and son Dr. Brian Achampo onya 36,303 votes representing 18.3%. We no Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na otumi edi nkunimo NPP flag bearership race omuyi obi obedu omanim Saturday 31st January 2026 yankwe na yankotie Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ni acceptance speech odi tudwa abra odi nkunim no.
Glad that you and I have successfully fought the hard battles, worked hard and withstood the difficulties that came our way. And tonight, victory is for all of us. I am grateful. The MPP is grateful to you all, and Ghana is grateful. I need to reiterate from the outset, our tradition has an enviable history of selecting leaders largely based on the mood of the party. At any point in time, our party unites around an individual, usually the best bet for national elections and governance. This individual usually emerges meritoriously on account of loyalty and contributions to party growth. It is our members' way of rewarding loyalty, vision, competence, and sacrifice. Our members have done this meticulously and repeatedly. As democratic space setters, we need to respect the wisdom and the decisions of our members represented by the delegates. My election today communicates a broad-based appeal across the party, and I need to draw directly on that capital to unite the party as one of the crucial steps to winning power in 2028. I call on all to join in this bounden duty. After all, as the accounts say, prior say uyi bako ena ebu ukabuma emu. On this crucial point, I will undertake targeted engagements to revitalize our party, speaking with all members. This includes visits to some of our respected elders who for various reasons feel aggrieved. Every voice matters. Every opinion is worth considering, and every suggestion is vital to building a formidable strategy. To the youth of our party, the outcome of this contest rightly belongs to you. We will not be at the helm of affairs forever. The future of our party rests on your energy, dedication, and desire to see a vibrant political vehicle. Anytime the youth groups in the party rise, the great elephant soars. To the millions of our supporters and sympathizers nationwide, I know some of you refrained from voting in the last election because you were unhappy with several issues. We have started the process of reform. I assure you, Mahmoud Bawumia as flag bearer will do everything to ensure that the MPP listens more to you. The polls have ended, but our push for a stronger MPP has just begun. With Almighty God, we shall succeed. The journey to victory 2028 has just begun. We are in this together. We shall work together, and we will win together. We shall work together, and we will win together. God bless you. God bless the New Patriotic Party, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much for your attention.
Enti Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na the New Patriotic Party NPP Saturday 31st of January 2026 omukwato abayi ni say onye obi obedi party nenim na ye nyina ne ya we say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia obo wambo metibia no obese di nkukuo enti NPP fo na nkasa ahase ka omunim say nkukuo di omenim enti Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia obese di nkukuo and omo plan for a year 2032 because we no munim say metibia no nkuku beba nti wotie MPP for ni bi nsem omo ka omo say agenda 2032 say the 2028 no omo yi omo adwen fi so say wotie nsem omo kan na agenda 2032 agenda 2032 anti sana omoka yekwe anima and minority in parliament to pay a courtesy call wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abro wo the resident ko congratulating for the victory onusu onyaye yankwe na yankwe kasamfonyi no na yentie ensama minority caucus ni ko pie mo wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the residents ensama omone ne kai.
Fundamentally, if you solve that internal problem, you are on your way to victory. Because if 2.1 million people had voted, we would have won. That is it. So it will be 3/4 of the way there at least if we solve the internal problem and bring the party together. I'm going to be very open-minded, open-hearted, and open-armed. I'll bring everybody, even all those who were insulted. I'm happier about this result than I was about 2020. If you look at the data qualitatively, this is a superior result than 2020, qualitative, because we've won more constituencies than we did last. 100% Western North, so many places, so many places. Smaller at Bono, Ahaf, Bono East, 100% of all those seats. Ashanti 45, 47, massive.
Enti Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia bro receive a minority in parliament when the residents na oni omo edi enkomo ebi minority leader Afenyo Markin on also all responding to Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne samo kind man assurance omo ne be ye adwuma normal unity etumi aye adwuma.
I'm with the flag bearer of our party,
And our commitment as a caucus is to him. It is Parliament that is going to carry his vision and advocate same on the House floor. As the leader of the caucus, my loyalty to the party's cause and our flag bearer is unsoiled.
Enti afenyo marking so na yete ne nkano minority leader ono ne minority for echo congratulate Dr. Alajima Wood Baumia when the residence no am say wa wutie inside politics umedi ade ya bode rosa say decongestion exercise bekoso wo Greater Accra region na ashase ekoso ye kan say Sunday ye twa me 1st February na Sunday ni hu say omo the red line painti kire say dodo na wa wo enim no kwa achiwe wa wonim say baby a wo kiosk na wo container say mboa no yifi ho na ende adwumadie no akoso a sha Sunday eguso ekoso the mayor of Accra oba enkran ha mayor obo adwuma obi aka nasem honorable Michael Nikpapo Alote wakasa na okasa no kasa for ongoing decongestion exercise no say ade a beyond Central Business District Wakra ha na Greater Accra ombehe na aye kamapa na according to mayor no exercise ade a omo ye abra omo ni municipal and district ahoro aka bom na omo ye wo region imo anti baby a wo bia no penifuni na aka bom ade a omudi dwemudweme na kra ye wensen na baby anye se uki yose no woniema besi a ebeye basabasa ebeyi ni na afi ho meka sei manogusu sei omubo adwuma wo tudu ene ne important papa yenkwe na yenkotie mayor papa honorable Michael Nikpapo Alote se menhia sa kra nhia nche enye kra because akra yenya mayor papa yenkotie mayor na no dinsem no mbra
the past 8 years no omanje decongestion bia tina mba no mo mfu okwan so omu ebi asa okwan so nyama mo ye bebre no mo ye okwan so and they feel entitled e okwan so se fi ara maba no kasa tre ene abutre kaka na omo wa beti ase se bebi omo won nye but se 1 year ni me no omo anya engagement bebre me no omo akasa omo pra hu se la so bi wuwa me pese me ma mba we omo tade obi awuwo eti me take measures ni prepo ama ochina bi se me ni obi o ma mba ne be ka se ye nyame obi a ono no na odwen ya wo se ebi a ti nye na wa me pamo yen ka je se yen ko akire ene me ko Saraga market no roof no omo ya roof no almost omo aga ka omo ye roof no Saraga market ye wo kiosk gitigiti wo ha ebi e 200 Ghana amba we obi a be 200 Ghana a month shops na e Saraga market highest be 1,000 800 iti bibi a ye na affordable ama mba na omo ton ya ma oka akwansi no iti pese ye si a omo ni omo comply na ejuma no ye nya mbom iti sa na ye bom na we market no within March ending April ya minimum na be sa ko ama ko di muja o ipa mo cho mo ti ase na ejuma ni power ejuma na atase omo si o me no me soft enye se me soft but 8 years obi atraka kwansa wo fu adi canopy ho akabenku na aba na kano omo anya ne wa kwan so sa wo ba ya 1 year person be pamona ede ayem hihie ne iti 1 year no mama me ne omo kasa second year we there we omo nya be free kwan so na nyame adaroma your excellency John Domani mama 24-hour market no so ebedu sa time na omo nyina ye market na ye pe omo nyina akogum.
Enti the mayor of Accra, Honorable Michael Nikpapo Alote. Anona wedika kanu oni dwomfo na kasa anti ye na no ana dwomfo ni na ya we se nya afi no mmeka se yanka nche oni akasa be 1 year oba ya no ni mudi nkoma anti wa mo mu na po time obia so obekwa akohwe baby a wakohwe odi atodwa se omo ye stores ahoro ba April na ye ready omo nji sika kese 800 na wobenya baby apeta bi atenem na waton wade mayor papa no ni so ade hu na wo ma eye Accra no nti tisema ode atudwa no obi anim nti wutie eya ade tonfo na ade na obi anka se yambo menkae odi kan bo ho nkae ahakra no Power FM XYZ TV yaka ho asema nti ade a bibia ada na kwan mu a bibia adem ku a obi antu anamo na yema Accra na enye kama na Central Business district no enye fine cause to se bia na nkran wuran kran ma na aya asefem aye bibia ewo ho nti ade etene no mayor of Accra na yete enenka no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama announced say ejuma be ase na the new airport wo wa meka wa the capital of Upper West region na o say ejuma de no be kwaso papa be boa na parliament tuma approve airport no infrastructure levy bill no be koso no mo de aye adwuma na aboa no mo develop na aye kama pa no mo atumi ama bibie tumi akonkan abra omo launch share park resource hub project wo wa yankwe na yankoche His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na no disemo de tudwa
261 24-hour markets are being built across the country. It means that every district of Ghana is going to get a 24-hour market. The architecture is the same. We got architects to build a model 24-hour market. And so anywhere you go in Ghana, if you go to every district, if you see that architecture, you will know that that is the 24-hour market. Now, we've indicated that because it's supposed to operate on shifts, day and night, and it's 24-hour, it must be in a place that is easily accessible to the people. And so if you take your 24-hour market and then you go and build it at Bamahu, I don't know who will come to Bamahu to come and attend your 24-hour market. But you're lucky, UDS is there, Ubits is there, so they might go to the market. But we want them to be as close to the city and to the capital as possible. And so this controversy about the school and all that, I don't want to get involved. I did not say that the school should be used. I heard some people said, a directive from above. And they like doing this from above. I don't know who is above there. Somebody goes and wants to take somebody's land, they say it's a directive from above. There's no above anywhere. That market is yours. You have to decide where you want to site it. And so it's my hope that the WANA and all the authorities and the stakeholders will come together and come to an agreement where this market, if it's sited, will give the greatest benefit to the people of the Wa municipality. With regards to roads, as you are aware, I came and cut the sod for the Techiman Winchi Sola Wa Road. We cut sod for the road that goes through from Wa through to Mu all the way to Bolgatanga. These are iconic roads that have existed since our father's time. And somebody said the Wa to Mu High Bolga Road, he says, President Mahama, if you don't build it in your lifetime, nobody will come and build this road. And so I can assure you that before I leave office, we will commission the road from Wa through to Mu High to Bolgatanga. We have awarded it in different lots, so it's not one contractor. And we did that intentionally so that the work will go very fast. And so I'm sure that sooner than later we'll come and all of us will happily go and commission the road. In addition to that, we are reconstructing the Fufuso Wa Road. The second part of the road, that is from Larbanga to Sola, was not very well done. And that is the reason why we should use our own people for projects like this. because it was an African Development Bank project, they said international bidding. And so they allowed foreign consultants to bid. And a foreign consultant won the award for being the consultant. And he came and supervised shoddy work. He was paid by the African Development Bank. He took his money and went back to his country. A few years later, the road started failing. You can't go and find that consultant to hold him responsible. But if he was a Ghanaian consultant, we will hold him responsible for poor supervision of that road. And that's why on many of these things, indeed I have said that as long as it's our money, government of Ghana money, we will give it to Ghanaian consultants and Ghanaian contractors. Aside from that, recently we passed the airport infrastructure levy. Courtesy of the Right Honorable Speaker, the levy was passed. It imposes a fee on air tickets, international air tickets, tickets within Africa, tickets within the ECOWAS region, and also domestic tickets. Now that fund, that money is going to go into a collateral, into a fund, and that fund is going to be used to develop the airports around the country. And I'm pleased to announce to you that WA is going to be a beneficiary of this fund with the construction of a new airport, not the old airport. With the construction of a new airport, we all know that the current location of the airport is not the best. As you yourselves can see, the road was diverted around the runway. And so airport company has decided, a site was allocated years ago, I don't know where it is, but they've come, I hear they were here 2 weeks ago to inspect the site. And I think that construction of a new airport for Upper West here in WA will start soon. My children were all excited about some young man from America called iShowSpeed, or I don't know what his name is, who came to Ghana. And one of my children showed me a video of him in a shea butter museum of some sort. And it's one of our northern sisters who has that shea butter museum. And I remember when we were young, this Kuriya Kuriya Kurijenje, Kuriya Kuriya Kurijenje, they were singing. All of us remember that when our younger sisters used to play and pass those stones, Kuriya Kuriya Kurijenje, Kuriya Kuriya Kurijenje. And this young man was lucky. I saw him lying down, and about 10 girls, all with shea butter, were massaging this boy. And the way he was enjoying it, he opened his mouth as if he couldn't breathe. That guy, I'm sure he'll come back here.
And shea butter massage in the DM saying, "Neighbor Kobe." Mati said, "Cheheya." And me kwa mini wofa wuli beko because shea butter massage no kama. No nim say nkutu ankasa no dru. Nti enye ye friends say chemical bia nkuto dru. Ti woda ho na ye de massage wa wankasa hu se kama pa. Nti we ye dwumadi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama okupie mu wo wa the capital of Upper West region. Abra omo launch share park resource hub project wo wa no in some of the Kotudwa. Nti new airport wo wa ebeba to monshani so na bibia ntumi nkonkan emsen sama me de bra wo nyina no ye nuanom victory fo na aboye chidom ti simanum yenkotie victory nkomo mbra ye ba ye to adwumadie no so
enua victory garlic mixture na wati ni dinatiatia tin se na edro ni tie na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade e wo ni badua ni muntin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de dika obabi wo ha okonfikyire a ema edro a wuhia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho bɛkɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wunya victory no ma na so biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de akyi a obi wo ho a ne ti ne ta adwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na na akoma bɔ no periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma no nkwa adwen mu ɛno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba ɔdɔfo mesrɛw so wo ho na wonsɛm ta adwew ebi a wonsa no sei ana wonam ro mu na esi fam no kora ɛwew ana ayɛtofo sɛ de adi fam ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kan fam a wonum victory asa no ma yɛ bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de ɔtɔ hɔ anadwo a wontini na wonya victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ nhumi wo de wo nhumi a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo yɛ wo bi wɔ so a wo hɔ ana ne yɛma hye no a obiara na ne ka obiara nya ne hwee obi wɔ so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne yɛ wo ni padua no ɛduru awunya yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bi ya na se kokodue ne nam no no yɛ ne basa ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kan fo wonya victory bi no ma ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sani a wobɛtumi anom victory na ka waduro wo nyinaa ne sɛ waduro no na abɛnom a meat aduasa no anom wei so na abɛnom a no anom victory no so akyi meat aduasa woyɛ ne sɛ bibia bɛde kama ma sɛ wo nanse tata woyɛ agya ho adwuma a mesrɛw adura me kan fo ama wayɛ victory garlic mixture mesrɛw nipa ne bia danse a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛfa wo ma danse na tie na sɛ wo so kɔtɔ a wobɛnya saa danse korɔ no a
ntumi mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mena ko be 12 years di man no ndo kan mo jedru 5 minutes de tim matutu ana se na meti TV mo ntumi na me hwe ne mo se mo ton drobi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ni mi todru sa ba modru no asa modru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sa no ni di afi bi no se di ya na afi insan afi bi no ntumi di bi afi bi di ma edubo ni sa wi semi anu so no ntumi di anu so bi sa afi de anu so bi di no ntumi di bi afi hu de menya no na ti edu no kan wo TV so a nem kutu bu ni no edu no anopa eni ewiani enwure no ande no se afi nyampara mi no bibia ntumi di mi se afi na toata no ko ye black masa modro no die edoniye na ngami shira no
ajime pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra mi so timi menya me menses no bosom ni ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se man ti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto ba bia me we timi fa ka akọ obi kuru so ekoto bidro me timi no bi chese na victory ni die in fact I don't know minim die wo mu die me ko tobi mi tie advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na me ko toye na da na me say ade yi to me pad mu no mo ja tropa yi to me pad mu ti me twa to me phone so kura say ha adwene a nka me de betum aka ho na mo ahwe te say so one way ya kwa kasa maybe me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi te say if sada na yi sa mo ja tro no to me pad mu no me nya mezi se no maduro e ma mi hu sa e mo ja say bi like say kwotokwo te say ni na flow kama to victory tie mintimi enja into ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo mo so abasa na edon na me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de body na aba mi nipadua ma ba di atenase waduro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ni se na ni density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afi nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mkunimdie ne ade brem
every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya reya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yamu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wo gye ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Apinfo, abatanya wama won mofrenofo, ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho. Hexa capsules, ene ne mixture.
Ulcer tamfo, FDA aje edwadie nkratoyi yi atom.
Mesamo akwa babiom deba TVXYZ so baby awa wo hwe bia baby awa wo tie bia so ma mfa nchie kese ma Reverend Bright Ekombia a good news chapel Assemblies of God wo East Legon Hills when a wife a prophetess Lori Shambia do na friend Solution Mama Ichechi and Papa good news a Assemblies of God East Legon Hills asome na so me did say mo hoye because so kai mo say Greater Accra had the wo ba municipalities no ade omugu so moye decongestion exercise anti me pacho when you say baby a container na kiosk no omundru ho ayi ntem ansa na ombedru ho kama na omo ba adwuma na ai kama because o maboye nkai sa wontu sa na mo na ewo de tie kakra baby edri many agiye papa me amiti I can testify and yes say because edru me ankasa doc mamba ko na mfenka asem edru nyame wo soro me ankasa manum bi na menom pa one koko wo ho a ana koko wo ho a eboa oye koko wo kwan bebre so etuma woni hie wusi koko sabi etumi fifiru koko etumi ma wuja wonan a wo bre moja bam ne meka ho oba na abema koko yeyen unya bi no ma ebeboa wusisi na ye oya oba na abema we mi ame maame na nsen wanyini pa ne sisi me command bi otie ye katre me ono afrem ye usu mono me no ye papa mo pocho bema so a wayembre wo mpem unya bi no ma no so ebetumi abo your friend Otria herbal powder hospital and ejuma de bobade your from Divine Hope enti me pacho baby ankomo na du you wasum ye ne ti wa wo hwe TV ne so bie weni na hwe doctor ne ti ne nsam obeka no afa no Otria herbal powder me de me ye warm water kakra na me de egum na mabono guma enyanwe no obetum kra de egu anum watafra na wanka so obehu adwuma eye papa nnuanyini ni eye niema eye ndua bia natural herbs na omodi aye nti wa hwehwe ho kra ewo ho doctor Otria ba powder oba na efia ha omu busi so mo Otria ye na bradwe ne nti ase so nkomoni na ahye wano fema ye
Munia me pese di nkomo
yankasa
ma me kan che watiefo so ansa me pese di nkomo
yo ye di nkomo
me pa che wo bema ono obeshia o hwe atopare do se na wo se bu ansa na release
eno de me feel say me to me can was obi ye wo atopa no You soldier dear womb. You fire service dear womb.
Okay.
You Air Force dear womb.
Okay.
Air Force na name
okay.
Aha. I didn't sign there, but Sane Bimokano.
Okay.
And the soldier dear more thing.
Okay.
Now police dear so no mukono boko no.
Okay.
Omodia no matria fa ho.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay.
Ono so ba yo ano mo nim no aye bibie wo ho.
Okay.
Nti mentu atopa ne de wo bia ne capacity.
Okay.
Odidi dwuma. But bibie wo ho no be ka.
Nti on average, one team cry no. 2,500 to 3,000.
Sir. You obi owo bu sa atopa na ncho be lo okay.
Me kai obi sa but sa na pepe. On assuming we be kire wade. What do atopa is slow. Nti 1 second bia no bu atopa me in a second. Actually say 1 minute obu atopa 120. Ti say what time here 10 minutes you na ma 1,200.
Wow.
Say in a second obu atopa 3 in a minute ubu 180.
Wow.
Ti say what time here 10 minutes you na ma 1,800.
Okay.
Enti omo mutimi kwa 20 minutes no na obu ne 3 in a second na 3,600. Ni okọ 15 minutes say hwe ade. No, because at Opano I want level. We don't want to pass it down. But I crash and the second do to me at 3. It's all 15 minutes.
You see a speed and
the speed you know 45 no number 7,000. What you see? And this only back who read them no at Opano a good speed but a man 300 that's what time in 1 minute and 2 minutes. It was why I did about 2 minutes. Na ne man ko nyina so because what this oh say me chire wade pa
metie
so wa ho de seven of from my bra yade ho a ene mo atopa eso kofom esan say sisie no na atopa na wo nti e ho na se ukohia wo ba ne ho de sen wa nyame amwa 1 minute no wi ba na ko 180 e wo se wa yade wa ho me twe ba wo nya hwe
nti ahin no say anya kra
wo de so we de we 10 minutes mana I say obenya atopa 120
nti
1,120
nti me pese me hu say normal no anya kra no say ahin
we de 2,000 a year
2,000
what you say because
2,000 no yem fan say how many minutes
2,000 no more 3 in a second na be more 1,800 nti no wonya extra ka bi ka ho pe no be 2 and so 10 minutes o
10 minutes
10 minutes no
and nko fu below that
no enti say wow that was so dey order na we say what to plan 300 minutes or time and do 2 minutes and 3 minutes
and you have to work on it
so ye ho adwuma say eno sa na sa me man so mutanya broken heart
sa
so mu say be man ta anya broken heart bia na to pasem wo fom
nti ye odwen ho
be man na to pasem wo suru bia ni wan ge ba ko peda awale kro obo awo side chick ba won kama wante enti won kona foforo ye dey e hye ho ba na de no fom nti ba ko pe wote ho sa so what take one
yo sa se me awo ke me ka wa no obi kwa ka chem se man ni bi oho na ne guy ana se bi nukunu oho na ohun se yo se me kunu ana ommo no ho mode
enti me se me ye dro e ma e torch ya heba pada wo me hode ma wo mukunu ni ana wo guys no anya sem ketwa
choba wo to bi ma anya bone
ati ase because wo de ye se wo ya ade ba ba se to ba se dada no modre bi na eye e be bo sisi no sisi no kwa na wo pe o pedi we chire wona kan enti wa so he time so a na ya de wo ho de ntempa do pa otwe chire kwan we ye fem di masem mame ya de na ma wato pasem wo fom ntia wa de bia wo ya enche na agu obi wo na 40 years adeti be 40 but ntimi wara ba ho kan tran nentran o we ba acha boso me no ko ada nko na subanye nye subanye nko asem fofo ho
check ho ye
enti bo ma de bi o change girls o ntimi ntena ba fa ko ya de wo no ho nti oba na ya na afun loko ya na afun loko ba se wonu otwa herbal powder yade na ma to pasem kofom no eyi ni free ho
okay
yade na ma boki atache wo no eyi ni free ho yade no a ema entimi nyina so yi no eyi ni free ho enti obi ni sisi mu ho mana ye mmere o sisi ni kase ni mu aye se bearing na ye sa enti ensu fi bi ko tamu a na ama open bi wo ho se be ye be ko no ya asem ti bu ayi se ko cooperative na ya twe se ensu fi ran dey ɛde afiri hɔ ba nyame ama yɛ nimdeɛ ama yɛ duru a wonom na awewe saa nsufin no na afiri hɔ na yɛreɛ na wɔhɔ no kɔnti na sɛ ɛka no ho a na wode aduru bi a no wɔhye ka no a ɛsiane sɛ bi no wɔhye nti no ɛbɔ no saa na adwo ba ɔhɔ a ne kɔ a na asan aka no ho bi kɔ ɛtaa hɔ wate ase ba ɔno wɔtwea herbal powder pɛ ne kɔ nti na obi anya ka nkwanhyia bɛ 10 years 15 years ɛnɛ aka no ho bi kɔ ɛkɔtaa hɔ ketekete no ɛnɛ afei na ɛyi no ho ba sɛ ɔno wɔtwea herbal powder nyame tumi nti na ɛkɔ na wɔgyina brane afei obi hɔ nom a koko ne ha no meka sɛ da bia no yɛmbom sɛ de nsuo mu na ɛne yɛne hende bia ɔpɔ sɛ na yɛkɔ da bia ɔkwa ne mu saa ba ɔtwea herbal powder no nom a koko ne wɔ mogya mu no ɛyi ne firi hɔ ɛde ɛsi ntini mu no ɛyi ne firi hɔ ne yɛpiapia ho no mani nti da bia ɔbɛbi hɔ nom a ɛmi anim ne nkɔsia na wɔforɔ na wɔsɛ ne pɛ na ɔma na mɛtena wo nkyɛn na ɔtwe wɔre ne nkyɛn na wawe no gu womde ntia da bia ɔtwi pons bikɔre no mu yɛ black koko no nko a ɛda ba ofie sɛ akimo bi dware ofie ɔmu na woka sɛ ɔmaame
na koko no aso so black bebree
ɛhɔ a na wawe no tii wɔ ne so ba ɔno wɔtwea herbal powder koko no hyia wode normal wonya makeup kora wokɔ no na wate aseɛ na ɛyɛ fɛfɛfɛ nti wowɔ koko no ɛha wo paa na wɔtwea herbal powder
nti koko taa fifiri wa na mewɔ saa problem koko fifiri me paa
wo sɛ fifiri wa normally wɔ ho so a wotanya pegative yɛmtɛ ɛfɛ sɛ constipation yɛmtɛ tim ɛna obi de wɔn na ɛfi ne to ano ɔntumi ntena ase na wakyea ne to fa saa ntiri na mogya no mu no ɛsi mogya no ntini no kwan nti mogya no ntimi mfam
ɛyɛ koko
nan nti na ɛhɔ nom a asɛ pagya na ase ne tiri ase ba wonom kyɛn na fo mu no a ɛma no pressure ma no de ne pagya ba sɛ do after 10 years 5 years ɔnom pagya
5 years kwendu
na afi wa
ɛbɛdwedwo
ɔda hɔ tim wayɛ mmerɛ ba ɔnom wɔtwea herbal powder sɛ ɛkim a nyame tumi nti ne kɔ nti sɛ wohu bɛbɛma bi wɔ hɔ na wɔ se wohu yɛnkɔ bɛma wɔ se akɔde ɔpɛ maa o bɛrima ka kyerɛ yɛnkɔ bɛrima sɛ wɔpɛ maa saa bɛrima no asɛm wɔ no
ho problem
wate aseɛ da bia meka me se Ghana mmara ne wiase mmara na ɛha yɛn nti na hu akwara bi no bɔ ne kyerɛ sɛ nka Ghana nkwara no mo ho fɛ abaya 18-25 fo no ɔmo ho akɔnɔ nti sɛ ɔyɛ ma me pɛ no mu na sɛ wo yere ukunu ɔne wɔ na wansiesie wo ho yie ama na anya akɔnɔ abaya 18 years bɛgyina firi wo nsɛm bayareɛ ɛna ma ne basa onu adu otwa herbal powder yadeɛ no kɔ na wo yɛ bɛma na agina ɔba bi hɔ no meka sɛ ni nua oni atenka wo onu ne wodem obɛso ne mu obɛfɛ kyere no ayi me ba ne fɛnse that can lovely wasi obɛno no fo nyina wonte de
and your table
what you say oba ko mechi wonte hwe obɛbrɛ saa oba no mo twa herbal powder na tenka na ewu na yɛsi onya no libido de yawe o
nti oba nya bi no ma wo so atenka de ne bɛba
aba
libido no form a
aba de bia mienu ba kwa no pa ba kwa nwumre
libido fo no mo prescribe what how no okay
na se bi mpɛ duasa hanom ntie ne yie oyɛ oba na watenka sɛm wɔ fam yɛde nso hye no
nso hye
ba kwa no pa
me se me ma nso hye na me no
na se
ba kwa no pa
ba kwa nwumre
me ba cho mo ntie ne
na se o pese ba ntem a yɛde kube nsuo na ɛno
sɛ ɛyɛ adwuma ntɛntɛn tema
kubensu ne no
okay
na mu sɛ ofisi wonni kuna na wonni mpena bi asɛm ba bɛboa wa ɛnkɔfa kubensu ne mfa no wode ba wɔkye dark and lovely
because kubensu ne quick action
wode bɛkye
okay
ba wode nom a ɛne ɛma ne ba wate ase enti woyɛ bɛrima na woyɛ ɔbaa na yɛwe bi ha ma wate nkasɛm wɔ fɔ ma mesrɛ pɔ ɔtwa herbal powder kyerɛ kwan
ɔtwa herbal powder
afei mɛma na ɔmo da BP aduro so no ɔmo na da bi ɔmo twekora na yiri ko yi o wasem okwa ye fro wasem okwache ba mi o
ni diabetes free
eku wo mo says eduo ne ma na ibe ye mre ba onno otwea no a emma mema sem ni peja ebra duo no e support no na e say peja ti otwea no nkyire duo bia nkyire duane nkyire nsuo nkyire nsa nkyire bibia na enya no so de nsa nye pegative say dabi
enya
na ekoni pedu ni ma na ayaresa ya wodia o say obi da from wonya stroke ne fa dwodwo ne fa chia ontimi kura nanti yi so ko ne ba enamntiri no
mu nta agene because mboja ne ntumi circulate
ba ono otwa herbal powder na anya ne ntini no
wow
afi otimi nante kasa kama na na manti bibiri ho no ma mitadi omo ho yawo yare ne ba no bepe ne solution no na ode share dumu ne adan ti bu ma brantie na ogina sorry dem yesi be ma office of my emele bra yem mpa no de riri okop wenya mpa bo asem obi wodem wo yetu nsem boso mpa ye wo Yesu din me be ma afon entwe mra entwe ma
science
look at what happens in the do so you know yen fan san ye over 40 years now wa hwe oba mesen wani me na oba 4 years dey ya yepe hwe na atwi wuram lengelenge popoa se straw mas pe o twa ba po de kira kwan
o twa betwe na pie
wo na ba na ho de abam enti me se wiase e pele me lu pe na fi Nyankopon ho no me ma tu pe se mo nyesisi moden na mo nyesika aka ho asa na no me ko Legon me gina ho na ye bie gate na me ma ye twam me ya fi me ya masa masa be si machi selasi ni na o se sa die wi na wa koda be ma me sraw ya o hu adu de ma na wa kono we ni adu a esa wo yare wo gina brane se wo ya be ma na hu se etu no kura abaya je e wo Jubilee House na se ni sunsun mu asema ha ne hia me no obi wo no ma se bi wo ye bi bone akobo odua akoto waduro ende ekun be ma otwe ha ba powder
nim kro bi kra wo bon hafa ya ndro sodron so ho basa
sa
so wings
no aminim ho
odron so etumi how
how ero de ono otwe ha ba powder enko na se yare bi na ama be ma no tu abaya gide ya physical yare na ma
ni yare
ende ono otwe apen awu 10 years kra nyametu menti na nyane
wow
de bia mienu anapa baako anwumre baako ade awu hia ka ho a eyin so hie asa na so de so hie won na won ma ho ma ho se box we ehemu 50 wo de fa se won box ni nko nyina
enti we yan chacha se wo box e be
25 days no mo we
ehemu 50
kojo to e be nyane na se nkojo to kra de na bi kra won no mu wie
enti beti wase a apart from koko na ye din ho nkomo no ma yare bia tani na ya na pani
enwumre
ye nom na one for a day
twice a day obi meka se bi etie me ne to asese twetwe ne saa ba ne ntiri ne mu saa ene ya ebisi ya siatica ebisi ya we
wo to ase
o ye nerves no masa obi no
to paralyze you
ma academia obi no wonom wo se sia obi nya nkore be se 40 de bi okwa na ehye ni nkore nkoso no ne be yi ma papa wato otwa ba pa da ehye mu 50 one mo manasa bosome yade na oto ye no ankosoro amafom de etia na tia mesrew otwa no emwa oja
emwa okay
ene me da anyi sikendi nti obi am wadu akogya nkora galon ba kwa benom galon mienu galon miensa yare de etia na tie wote ho bewu sisa wonsa
okay
enti bi o medu no anum na amwa nkata chinchira doctor na no de enti me koso wa no meta ho bewu me mika no kwache nipa na bi nsi da so bi so no otwa ba pa se manya results eno de ti yare ne ba ye no motwe anadwe ko dei onye bayifo enso ntimi nda wana wo bi obadwonso wadwonso ama de a chense we ye nkwara no obonsa dwonso de wa na upia na unia ba di wachi ni ye frem kofi obonsa ma twembe ma na hwewie mu sa na me fele me din kofi ne KOFI ba mi nia ba no so so ntimi ye what you say ba na odwonso no esania besi wunase ka kira wo se wa hwe ya ye be hye roba na ho na sa ba so du sa no ndi ye ya se hye roba ho na yere ho ye fe so yere form na yiya ba yiya kono akono
se roba ka hye mi di ajegon
afi ene fe se adin do so da jam de ko ye we oba ne ko ba na usu wuyem esa be sa mo nya BP
oba no kra hwe bon se primoja
what you say
problem ba kono
enti hye ho du be ma ne na account wo dachi abrado wo twa ba pa da be si table so anfa ba ko nwumre ba ko do yeti kura fa gu na no onchire hwe enya nwono enka jise oba wo nyimpe ena enum bi mese oba wo nyima nkonom ana oba wo makra no fo asa opieti mu twa ba powder esa boost we immune system no se ba ya yebi kura fa chiri na ba e ba pa na opia to nchen ena opia to organ ha no ma ho nye dene say pharmacy herbal shop over the counter eto bi
enye na
dabi enti Madina Rex Junction kimbubu na bia gas station ho ana
kimbubu na Madina
ana gas ana se bia wo circular mpacho na kokesben FM ebi wo ho wo La Pasa Angel FM wo Shama House of Drugs wo Kasoa mpacho Kasoa for muntie mu dia bam Jukat Pharmacy Old Market ebi e wo ho no mo se wo tie menka na bia wo kofo dia Gabson Pharmacy kuma se de bia to ado bia o ke wo ho no mo de bu wo ho ebi wo ho no mo cap e wo sunyane PK Gombila e wo tamale na se bia utimi nka wa agura so adura so dofo mu die ensusu e wo mu e Lincoln Pharmacy o was e wo takwa e mensa e wo takrade na se wo Cape Coast ɛyɛ sanko tɛsɛ ne boakye ansa ɔmo nyinaa nso ɛwɔ bi afei wotɔ na wonti biribi ase ama
na boakye
community 1 ɛna 5 nso yɛ Little George
yeah me papa Little George
no ɔno so ɛwɔ bi
Little George afei me bro nyazamba
afei wobɛgye ɔba eti wotɔ na wonti biribi ase na wɔfrɛ me numbers no numbers no yɛ 0591 56 55 57
Doctor kasa wi ana ma
0591 56 55
a table no
57 and 0550 63 90 37 0550 63 90 37 last number is 0551 22 82 81 mpacho fa phone ni twa ade no TV ni so uko fa basi wona refia na wo de akire me pedunam be ma wu ma ni nyana no bi na wato bi na wanom number ni bi 0591 56 55 57 and 0550 63 90 37 Draglin uko hono ma DD Heba ewo ho and Hallows Heba omo na wo Draglin koto twa Heba powder to be cotton to be nom to be busia nyina na mo fancy mu na mo nya yaresa menua nyame adoma dasene and the Heba di mo de yankasa ho
Meda Doctor Sibebre 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 037 0550 639 037 Otria Herbal Powder a Divine Hope Herbal Center. No mo dia badrama nsunti baby a wo bia wo hweme baby a wo bia wo tie me no pedro na chiri kwan ye nyina ye ho aduro mfe ndi agromaji memfe ma ne biom me kwa akonom anti ediatie no otwea heba powder pebina no na ensaw yare na bibie ntumi nkonka me yentwa ye ho nkwaje aboafo nkrato ba ko mienu miensa ye ba eye inside politics mi ba sesia.
Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GAWEST and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Obrebo eye edwumada. Ebwa eyam aduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduani. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso woni se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye edwumaden sen pote.
Mehunda. Me brebo ye edwuma pa. Ebia sese mitumi ye bi bua me brebo.
Ani and winter what the lift it from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplements. We see pa the brebo ama e ye edwuma yi.
Na ye edwuma.
Fatopa ye no anopa ne enwumre na eboa ma brebo ye edwuma yi. Sene be ya e betimi anyam aduane a wodi esiesi ni peduane mo eyi mo finsi.
Eno na me brebo kia pa.
Ubenya Life Kit or pharmacy, herbal shops, and supermarkets are able. So what do also to up? Fresh 0244 068447. Life Kit, wow bread war, wow nipedia. A dreary any mapping for a ma emma or man for, make a more for our 1 year in fear to me. FDA JD Kratui Atum.
If I cry na minisika, etia ye me fui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia edi atre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre me bosia ato taxi fofo. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yema akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hyehyɛ ahodo bi te sɛ dwadifo abosia, ekoko bosia, susu account. And it does our hot savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And then the keka home. First Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so to miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Okay, mama akwa ba de ba TVXYZ so baby I will be an inchia kesen komo ni o twedi ampon Yakopon na so medwen kan make us say lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benye owaha or deputy managing director de Ghana Post owaha enche ye hwese lawyer David Wery Brown so baba beka ensa ono so senior lecturer ATU ekuku damina me no mu bedi djuma ba make us say there lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benye ewaha mama mana kwaba law bibi abako de
nyame adum
em so by 2 weeks in and 3 weeks in 3 weeks I think 3 weeks
yes
be frau kra utu kwan na aha because me frau call bi na mu say lawyer tukai na edwuma mu Ghana Post say
nyame adum
Ghana update
kakra eguso
abanda da na otwem kwa no am so ma Ghana Post ya bibi o tuka Ghana Post and confuse nto mo ti ase ba ya research Ghana.
Oh yes.
No, your deputy managing director there.
Reset agenda now for room.
Okay.
I am Miami boss. Mami Retasra. I am managing director Ghana Post. I am so yet and your boy Juma Pai. Your boy Juma Nancy vice president we share or Ghana Post ya baso.
Okay.
Say your boy Juma. Then money dear actually from Ampani so but follow ya and said o masse. If we say reset na was say call baby of course and ade a ka manfo beti ase first passport Guru boys yes ye ju sika ye emma and wo de ane se wo be call line sat so 350
efo
no afele no akọ take you met wo fi ane de abro the hands of my address papa
wow
na ni gisama background so say na 24-hour service and this open so bia aba credit card so chena to kwan na open so onya passport oni bia oh and it's a 2 o'clock na obey ya o chena 2 o'clock so be count passport 24-hour premium baby a obi at bebro
wow
yes.
wow we ejuma pa moye
ehia pa ye if you say I mean passport ya dia baby atwam na ho akoye din
na kre
e wo man ni mu pa
na kre
enya agro afi so unim say ye sha na DBL so e won kita ho mo premium service o mo mbe o mo licenses a o mo ntimi magi ye na de bro o mo no ka say so office of registrar of companies and so they no mo de kasubom o mo documents bia o say o mo ankronkro mo wo mo nyuma na o say ko mo no ye na agi e de koma wo mo and afi so ye nhihye ye say de be am say obi o ho so ko bi adwuma o tra otimi boni tim kra no atwa address ahye BBC na okorhwe abeko
na ti akwan na kra
ye kwan pa be fa so be hu sampa address ya wo yusu e ya odi ananya odi sa no man nyina ye
mo adwuma mo ye
gu akwam na de ehia pa
ye meti so bo adwuma
ano de afi bia am say afi atwam 2024 and 2025 ye je award ko je award Dubai kra
wow
nti iguso eya adwuma na de ba ko ehia pa ensase no Ghana Post ajapa de akodi ankrenkrensa
na say me hu sakra me yokra
omo ba ho
ni mo be di sha ho ha o metumi
anya ebi etan uhwe kwan bi fa so ko di ankrenkrensa ma ebi etan
bi okra ma project isi me sase so
kwiasika se na fa yewe takukura nipa ni mpia nso be kono aye project asiso
so samoji.
Yes, and my mom Minister Abaso, Honorable Sam George, Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, and MP for the good people of Ningo Pram Pram, or boy Jumapai, very hard working minister. And where said they are on so on 2 o'clock with my fro. Then the agency session as or ye Jumana. I saw any pay and maybe back when I knew what pay Ghana
Post to here
and what take key interest in some of these properties or more than my for postal service many years back at that and they will be buyer under president.
I didn't tell say any DH say Majumana Ghana and a bansa post number.
Yes,
Ghana and that's Ghana Post.
No manico. Oh my God, any other manico. What I say into a band saying sense I said their mind na if you do baby cray here as I said the baby cry intimate intimate kakra yeguso me did say so far so good the coy and bia match na afio beba na kopon ya adoma match ni do a ebebu akonta amagana fo afio ba ko a wampani Mahama Daruma or the Ghana Post she say ya reset agenda no so the siamana da di Ghana Post and do quite be for more many years no unko promotion that if show any more so crowd NDC ni unko 10 years
no go sutrimonya promotion
and ani jaba at least e koye yatimi aye atenten no ama ani je abanka kakra ye so Donald Trump na be high en kakra
ha mode e kwan
oh se person no mabu ho na so a de kwa brocha na ntua obetwa sanhye ni nyina mu se ade bia do bia also or the to source of Tia. Ntima wiase nyana no bia ndimi fa no man ko US. I was one of our biggest marketer na ye adwuma. But nkakra eguso a ye toto no ma yenya company bia oboa ya yetime de no mako. They say I shall see back to US yeah. And we hear Ghana Post. Among for credit say yes I did. Country bia no a person de no mako ndimi fa kom.
Modebeko
and tried and tested.
Ghana Post.
And to be a funny baby, I'm Ghana Post. So that's you know, I'm buying you my baby, be a could the Omodia man crap, Mamma Ghana Post. So that's it. Of you who we are the normal. A bank, a bank, the fast so bad, a car.
Just security agencies form see now. Yabefa.
Or the former defense minister, Dr. Maniboma, Yamin Fanny Crency. Monsieur, no one Kenya. You know, Kenya. and a by interior and so honorable Muntaka and also na Friday your ballroom yambuko appointment cry you do get almost all my uncle there was so momra ya kwa there some tune and was okay makamate ampani ampa ono so edema and obi dia answer say ya na ton forms and go over 350 locations across the country. Bobia no betu ne Ghana Post there see any.
Ko first ne bibia ne afom bia bibia okoto bi meka say post office.
Yes.
Cotton post office.
So
echi aban bi bai na wa besa sa ne ma na. Ye che post office na toto sa ne ma na.
Na me adom kakra mo pani mama daroma. Sisi aya gide ne bank kakra mo gide se me ni ko Ghana Post ne timi ye ni ya. Unemployment rate go for Ghana Post Office bit my form what you man. Me I heard delivery say beji ko ha kuma me. You see me ni akon ye ni nya hoden sika ba ne se atomoto ba sagum ye kan ye se ya. You bit my fa juma pa Ghana.
Na ye mani so ade hunu se sa delivery.
Yeah, I know person say am no say partners you receive proposals be prayer. Ya person
was kwa ye mo iskanta what about
so that say
yeah more capacity
and kwa mo ye be kra any deliver ma
wow
last month delivery say
what they
deliver or be won't even farm bro because so need access into a dia abo hoja no san dia brain near dia ba so that say to say our house person de ma obi okuma say you won go form ye bi on metuma ko ma charge o ko du kuma say ba bia no ma fro say how ba je no ma Ghana Post enya ne sa ye de brew fie on so ye dantem
yes
ye ne de brew ba bia wo bia ye de brew and oka quality service EMS afi bia eja award Africa metuma ka say ya top for some time now and kakra normal economy wenti emu nyina mwa na Ghana Post no yentime pagancy wo say am no ka say about 1700 staff no
nationwide
yes and ban sikanu anya aban yeah 100% so this is kakra
that's good
you manage kakra
that's good
you know yes obi amra Ghana Post over the obi apeso de ko abuchire ayen kwa ne timi de adwene ko ko bi momone ko bibia o de ba de be kwa
mo de be ko Ghana Post
ye ne carry Ghana okay and you know ya da say the bia o carry Ghana Post
no
postal service na social service ade bia huhia so man bia enya bie
ehia pa
ontimi ka se hunya nti yenhwe na yempeja Ghana Post
okay nti lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benny na yete enenka no ono no ye deputy managing director de ma Ghana Post make us say lawyer David Worry Brown so ebedu law akwaba bibi aboko de ATU to say
yeah go so
mugoso nkakrakra yeah then I'm yasi ashama is where
ashama de so wa say me ha me base
what fans for hopa maybe say was will be no catch hey lawyer Worry Brown yeah that hene wa
ashama there I entered ashama at the age of 7 or 20. I've been Ashama for the past 40 something years.
Did they be a sue hina when you beji?
Ashama there David
lawyer Worry Brown
will take over
yo
at the right time
yo nti nyame nhra so mai na bibia nkonka nti ekukudam na jinkonya atena so me ba wo ho lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benny yenhwe Saturday twemu the New Patriotic Party NPP ejebo ejenyenye bedu no more 5 aspirant no more pray for flag bearership say yengina na ni di achire mo amohwe TV XYZ the live telecast bremu discussion ya defa ho ewie na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia na wetumi edin konim enseme brina na efimo aba we want to say New Patriotic Party over the weekend also abato
so mana kwaba yes mama fa kwenya we so nchia Western of for nyina titu ya regional chairman
big edu ye chiano
do na friend big edu nyame nchira papa yi say ade a Western of na ahwe for many years na daroma no man pani ma daroma na oba Western of ade ni enya bi da nyame adom enya bebre chia no ne regional executives na fe ma chia bibi na anwa so be kwa afo nso nyina
omo ye pa
se ade sam obi ehwe chia wo mpa
we da che ne wate ko enim
yo me da se mini asana ti amanyoko bi ade ma etimi gina ene se akwanya beba ne ama amanyoko ma no kwan na wo ma kire wo madwen
enwa no
e wo kwan ya mfa so nyi akandifo eno nti se de ye ma mra ne ka se abato so afi mfie na bia na amanyoko be yi obi obedi o manim na wa pretumi ama wo mo friend presidential candidate eno nti party bia wo ne hihya o de and eno na MPP fo omo ye omo de enano memory day twamu na so na ba me na enyame nwanwa na enyame nwanwa
I think last show by how
of course na of course I don't know omo ni kuni if is a normal bia omo kan say say omo omo ya mandisi ya kire omo de omo nye and omo so age atom if is
say so for no be mu ntina wa adwen ya ase
what to be that I know there nkom se papa bia ne nkom se papa na atwam no nkom se nyina wie ye ne se na yesi ye be waje nkwa ye wu ni wie nkom se bembia
wie ne ho
enti ni nyina ye temptation omo ye loto
omti
na omo tena se ebi de se omo so omo nhye because omo che da hu ba bia na omo so omo nhye bo afa omo se clear se ba no ma beka enti we mu de me no enye nkom se obi a me so ye nyina ya so
mo try book na wo hu
oh nkosi aga de umnie edi kan omo se ndisi fo se MPP omo be yusu ba omi ana omo damp no what they say use and damp and this anet here they say cancer they want to prove us wrong they can be as awesome the ba omi aba ndo omo dwumu na kan ba omi ana nkomo de ne ba but then na omo se omo ye bibi e dey defeat yen yasema ye ka se MPP no omo be yusu ba omi adamp no so that's it and the first you know no more than the buy or buy and so and no report all enti wakoko about to what din kugo say then I was so dey kan e was what tena se hwe dia na ma odin kugo
se bia watena sa hwe
no ma hwe kwan be na mo fa so aye mo ntotoye I for no reorganization every 2016 omo pa abajoku Professor Kosibo Chunyame fa ne kransie ama omo ba be share yen that time grassroots you know omo ko share echechire wo mo bia kire na adwen kwan a e fa so din kugo ye koyanim no kwan a ye mfa so nchechire party no e na omo born boa e de koto mpanifo no omo tena se ye nhihye pa e me hye ase de bae we de omo se da bi still na ye pese ye man disipo no mgu asese ye be sande ba omi aba nti sa na tie dia wo ma wo ho no wo mo na to aba ma ba omi a tie nim se so mo san koto a ba omi be din kunim za na tie dia ye mutu party no no mo dan party no butu ye se ye ncha ase nto aba nyi fragbera ansa ene akofuma koto aba how abraham manyo sama ye kan nyina no eno ne from edua bia na ho de ne hini o
mo de fi branch
o de police sanate o mo de police station sana o hihye ne kakran na de aba so de ase ye ko afuma ye wakurase ija utwitwa ija sengu a obehye wo hihye ne kakran sa na waso a
ene cheche se so mo ambutu ne de a cha sofu ne bi nkom se bebebe mu
enti o mo dane abutu ena de uwe nsema no mo kana bibia kire se wo mu wo mo nsema Ghana fo aka no o mo fi se sebe Ghana fo nim nyansa
ko wanim
efi se 2016 na akofo ado mampani dada watwam e ma Ghana fo nyina ti ase se de nti odo Dr. Baomi aba ene se ade a akire wo man ade e ho akwa atwe wo man mu ene se yenya obi a wo nim de osikasem mu ene o man Ghana hia enti onu nkasa hyeda hwehwe mu akoyi wo bi aba nipa no ye adwuma o man no sika krabia batan Bank of Ghana
sa
enti no owonim die nyansa pa e ba se yenka sikasem ho asem ana yenye sikasem ho totoya enti Ghana fo hwe no mto aba man nwenye nse president Akufo Addo yesi onya third class na ne tinche da anya adwuma sa enti ko hospital ko dwane ba Ghana e ba Legon na ne papa kura nim se wo dwane afra bucha ba se Legon ha enti won de wajin hutu so ontwataw ne wo mo anya mezaya bi ata na kira obeye adwuma no
Oja Baleshi School Park Casa.
What is it?
MPP, Obi Onim Yansa Pani Baumi.
That is it.
Baleshi.
And with Makacho said,
and
economic wizard.
Yes,
we are by elections for Hono.
What is it? And to be campaign no me no. Some Markesia Kessina, Dr. Bomena Noka in opposition. And Munti Ghana Fonso nya GD etu aba Emma MPP. If it's not in some Dr. Bomia can na na dead. Omuba bamu me yan konso a na ko ebo achibidin na je se ne nsem a o kan nyina no e theory book mu sebe nsem na no begina platform so ka
no ka
e ba se ye de sik ade na show nsem ye me hwe a ontimi nye ntina fi akoya se na do kro president na manfo nka na nsem se Dr. Baumia o ka se sei wantima anye na election do ye nti ka waba se na ka wantimi anya de kan so paga na fo chew se Ghana fo pam chew na sa de no e de se dame wugina chira obaka se onim to pa ne mum ote ho a de beto kwakwa sisi a
yasam
enti pam chew mo fa mbo ne nchem o se da bi obi a wo ye hu o mani nyina se wanya de no se ne de o ye meet ye manu sam ye driver nti en fa sti anya de e man I mean Ghana na so a wo ye meter se on kaka se driver cry ya was spare driver on station
mate there when you spare driver
what is here na the car man can't say only license unya license se fa car man Ghana for say there be
car no dey wash man no yende
enu nti to abatia no buburu nti nka de o se mo transi ehwe ne se den na man basa de man basa ne se nsem aye kan ye dada Ghana for ye ntimi anye nti no mo to abatia e se na papa bi wo ho ese sansi John Bamadi Mahama na odi no kredi eye adwuma na mo kan sam gu ne so ani to abatia no ko jina parliament o se o me nchirima ene be matemu afo for self to judge me aso no kan na manfo nim se wa chirichiri o eno na ba 2024 no all this year overwhelming victory and a buy and nti so MPP for atmosphere hu se de tebia no omo be sande Dr. Baumia ba na kire ade ba ko se enye tumi no omo pe na omo de nsem andi sifo aka no eno ana omo pese omo ye e defeat ye argument se MPP ye nkofo bi party ye mfa Baumia ma nti still ye insist ye de neighbor abe kronsa then obeka biom in 2028 elections and the young one say post e ba nyina show say obi a de nba bia no obebo ne fonfram because odimi pege ne ho gidie bia Ghana fo nya wonimu a omo wantimi anya ehwere omo hu say your friend say omo gidie free ne mu no and what so ya de bi law Bro Baka says to redeem his image or his integrity and one year
na former running may say odaho ne miansa
and then nyansa mu ya ni nyansa mu pani
ana man te say
oh I see
former running media one
napo mu pa me kroma no okay
napo
asemoka aso metis no kasa mintie
o say omuko cabinet
napo
still ba umi enim yansa
napo kasa
bi enim yansa
me o kasa mintie because
o minim ana want is our story
mitie ba man should that team
so mama bi so napo no nere no one no eguso
o na contract nti am so o ma papa mo bi akọ
and o ma
no worry na samu
Dr. Baumia call for prime minister in 2024 onya about 61 point something percent and only 38 no konya ya no and when you 56 nti anya mathematics abeti akosen if 61 equal to 30 56 equal to x find x
me find them out here
what you say and 2028 there bubro afi obamu a
almost say NDC the new candidate na eba na ba ni omedical marketing na dada
omedical marketing
nti nipa ni na dada NDC new candidate na ono no afi no mo beton no
na say the so na
56 and about
56.48%
na nado o sha ase marketing na nyene but 2012 President Mahama so the show
sanity
what you say and the any say first time na bibisa Ghana fo na de omo hwe ne say cedi no and $1 no and the cedi na ho den te sen exchange rate and no mo be hwe de ato aba Petro what say we are obenya say
34.8%.
okay 34 and I have cry better but 20 something obenya ombe say ele Petro boy saying na me kwa akoto aba so what they make na
they good for
and normal what it saying na me atom and so far so good I feel back on that what is all man no say pink cryra ene bi nsie amagidi e wa amanyofo mu e komre bi e free Ghana fo mu no ene Ghana fo bebre kon do amanyofo enam hyehye pa ban we di abanti woni ho anu akoye no mampani no kura ohwede we na ni abre na ono ankasa atu ne ho asi wa wo ye na chidifo ono na tumi ni nyina kura no ene wapone bibi kakra ma you have no untimi kura anye discipline eye adwuma and this abamba ko under president Akufo-Addo obi aye de ope scandal no dey bia untimi kan and only the difference and na Ghana for ehwe do mo hwe ne say normal bo beba for ma ho to aba inflation is 54% and I'm not at inflation I'm saying what was the inflation for last month January up higher consistently for a single decade
5.4 5.6
I feel ben inflation 5 point
for the way
what you say enti no na Ghana for hwe dey
54
and then ya kai dey at the same debt to GDP ratio at the same that no ma timamufo no hwe no mo dey ato aba and you say Dr. Bawumia Akododo obetum akota 1000 times but can assure you say you cannot win elections in Ghana ko untimi fa Ghana fo adwumi di agro so ukofa ukogogura no akopike amafo coach na dia begina ho akasa ni abo ensema ni ama opportunity as finance minister head of economic management team want man twato ye kwaka wo say na o ye driver and now you meet
and what a solid team
and I'm na ka say Ghana fo nkai
ne omutim ne nkutoti
so as here and election on one party and the popularity are dwindling the popularity swat on one party for compare NDC ebe opposition President Mahama in 2019 primaries only about 85% in 2023 he got 99% mebwa
sir
and no just none popularity no cosuru reflect on national elections. Now, why in your own party, you have become unpopular. How much more is Ghana for never to about? So that's it. Because one party for no crowd, so on channel or motto, no politics of convenience, and this is forces saint, changing I am for about me. 2. National executives will be brain more modern. What would you do say with Bawumia be campaign more? No what me awon nti ya no echi omto abawe ya omto abawe ya me madam funa na bi omto abawe na wa any poster so called first vice o dwane for organizer
and crowd want
to first vice no ko Bawumia be campaign mom o ma agenda nyina no that was the main reason mo de Bawumia dey e buy
why so organizer
now what in politics dey be am ka dey bo na politician na you careful you see Prat one primaries in 2024. One and then him secondary Japan and I use for presidential primaries.
No be any.
We went to buy. And not in a secret in about they brought him because of Alan. So I say Alan vote. Now they are the bought a chino and they are the bopper. Oh, sir, almost trouble who said about me and one who didn't now. All eyes were on Kennedy so on the Bruno. On the associate, then they brought in Brian Champon to also destabilize Kennedy.
Yeah, and Crapa. Oh, Brian is voter report.
What's that? And who said about me? Camp.
And last minute in a Cassana, Brian Champon can. I saw supported by Umia.
Miss say,
Mendiatem, who was a vice president in Carrie Canada.
Oh, that's
it. So, say, Menina,
say, Brian, no, or not, you say, we have any running mate.
What does it? May say, what more they can about me?
Can depend on about me? Also, we know Cassan, I said, I'm going to mean Cassantia vice
because of Alan, then the Burma, but say no man. And I quite 10 years back, and almost Sandy be a woman. And you manage to cry, man, Cassa. No, do we are one.
Until Bashir Musel, but this
is it. And no come before Alan the Frumo. And I do so almost under Brian, and so I be one.
And we are from strategic defeats.
And sanity.
Strategic defeat.
MBP there, Omonia match, we have been party no good. leaderless party Professor from Pomboatre say woman nyina ye fake
so me fake on be say na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne na ado so me fake
yes of God no munye fake enya pentimam nto so they say bomb for the ball no bro ni bia machia no pentimam nto bro ni
because na ade ye
of course was one
say a pensioner fiusu
that's be catch then to on ne shase and I'm looking say Ghana for nyina no dodo na hu say MPP nye party a
they are fake
fake party fake what you say and nyanwa say Dr. Bawumia ono akra in his MPP no walutu popularity
no correct
and the Ghana the 2024 they hear say reset agenda nyam ko pandom hye badwuma wura national apprenticeship program women's development bank 24-hour economy nyina kakra ye rolling out and no na Ghana for be na panye ekoso hwe amasama akwan hwe na anwe ne se mampani mahama na mo odo ne tima wo mo man Ghana nti obi anko beka se oh ekwa we na president Mahama ne mai me meye ma onjidi by na hwe within short time hwe bi ekwan yedu eno ne ye dweno eno nti MPP before there enkoton san hye ebusuefo da bi da ye kan se ijabeko so adere afi ne jane bedere ena wo de sie afenyo mark gira parliament our address na ne minority MPs na fa na chiko Bawumia hoko ka chensa ko won support
asha se aba se
o se ala ma so no afenyo o da ya
the tunity say
on so chesi
menke
eno cry
e bi kan we ni
o ma Trump
endo bi mu di kan kwa ye ni meeting
what just
let's be the poor ko
sanity and Jana Boba I can tell you some people
yes I want to about me 70
oh a single number I'm a single number
na Kennedy boss
oh I can come why can come na bia was and them ka ko shia no say den
yes be mo fa no
so I say on be you
so mo fa
no I'm mo party ni kwa nya attractive ye de oyo
say
na say Bawumia kan state so be tuo mu nyina
yes sister
what any state
edweso
o se obetu mu nyina wa
wati oba nanse ane so
yes obetu mu nyina so aba
na me say achi mafia
entiminia ya can say we promise so a very well orchestrated victory for Dr. Bawumia but boga ne de obeko na tanga no
you say she about say we cry no former deputy finance minister Obano so che
so no no work in the Japan ono so on this sanity and me say enu next year no mo party le jadam no masino
who's the bomb there
obeko na tanga no
you say we obeko
but I say a wonderful submission if lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benyeho na yete mamenko lawyer David Wewe Brown law into you
Rigo
lawyer
Monfastiane mame
the amani bium
no now Nico ba sana meto as me chia ashama for
omaje oso
ana me chia Ghana for Nico abra ma talk ma sha say talk am ya me twimika and do December me kwa to petrol aba from da
oh yes
except 2025-2026 in January maintain that and I'm experiencing that say petrol prices are coffin except this time ye wo papa bia your friend John Mahama is the hope unka wo sanyu mona nka meka se boma me obia okasa wonim say yaye ranking the whole of Africa also he's the 5th most powerful president personality naniko mitna se na me hwe say MPP for omo asanko so mo kwakoto aba na mo akoyi Bawumia na me dwin sa denti na mo yesa I'm not surprised because yenna yenim say amanyuku party politics no ye share say eyi branch executives NDC ever say branch executives omo say polling station
omo dey na
executive
okay
ufi branch na wako ward ufi ward na wako constituency from constituency no na wako regional region na mako national ye national sana flag bearer aba na omunim say bawumia sana wadi omunya bon team say omko sha say free branch level la on be do top no ye be clean system no ama bawumia go si ni yie no omo sha say from the top to maintain microphone omuto aba na eba bawubia to still have influence but when me sure say enka Brian numu ambe mu a ebia bawumia ebe sheki kakra but omo introduce Brian omo ne enti me share vote na me share Brian ejuma I mean vote onya fi voter agency we want it convincingly easy o also na me say sisi car di agropa wo primaries we mo nya agro anya sika kitwa 1000 bawumia 1000
now we 700 now we
Brian 700
Ken
500
in so be so ma hamper kan ho
yes hey emo na yira obawumia ho no say omo kepu bi
anom dey hamper
na say 1000 na say delegates in 200,000 times 1000 that's 200 million.
Oh, apart from Saturday, no more the camera schedule.
Oh yes.
Obi o schedule hotel.
The money yira.
We na mo brand hotel.
Yira about me.
Omo teacher. Omo sure say expire there. Omo dey expire right now. Omo expire no omo ta teacher. In fact, I wasn't interested in the primaries because me say no matter whoever they bring now, NDC will win. But I did back with kicking no me share the dynamics of Sam Crawford way say na mo play on politics this time. To be kona ebi no mo support Ken ni stika no mo support Ken ni ebi no mo say na me share them say. Enti obia wako election wanya 38% plus or minus. Need a minus. Because at 38 some senka finching am sure about me on kanya be say 32%. Na musa ko yi muka sa ko to abayi no eno na mini anaka say they want to fight against NDC's statements. They know say 2028 no candidate in NPP can win against NDC. Say sanetidia let's hold on to the party. Yempe obi obetimi aboa yen a be so party no mo ama betimi amia nkofo kon kakra and that's all they still want to hold on to the party. Look, some mafia no more. MPP is not looking forward to winning election. They want to what? You see, hold on to the party. And nothing of important what see they are fake. Fake. Now I can't be a fake out here. Fake idea who just say original. But we so idea now say any original
print mamento
tama ye was secondary school no na edu Valentine's Day ye different type of cards na ye original free lender no unfo na original na ebi fe mo so mfo obubu yaya ba omi ani akufo mo obubu yaya fake anti wonim obi afa look me kapa say nka NDC be ma dom. No more nominating my electing me a flag bearer. I'll become the next president of Ghana. Nikomi Dada. Send this for better Obama me. Send me lead NDC 2028. I know that they are electing me. I know I have become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Because there's no way. Now, my name is so. Baumi amu electing no. Baumi amu electing no. A dear important so Baumi abejina or the campaigning against NDC. On what will Baumia stand to campaign against what? NDC. Now that Nyamaka Krebia Omoya Ometmi Ajina Soa Sesia Mahama Ba or Bojuma say and those small credibility of Muwa Iran, what are they going to campaign on? Wow. And nothing orchestrated to hold on to the MPP until Obiti said Nanabi or so there. Vice. Sure, there's going to be a shake-up in Parliament, minority side. I'm telling you. They will change their leadership. You know why?
Because
they want to hold on to the MPP. and that is where they can, because Baumia say Anka one winning a year primary, Baumia would have become what? A non-entity in party politics. So bet me anya sa leverage ni kakra ntino. I was all contest a primaries no. What we know, he's not the leader of the MPP. Until Hono Benya to make a crowd the BA so that he can be relevant. And a lot of people supported Baumia because they want to fix themselves somewhere so that they can be relevant in Ghanaian politics. If Baumia had lost this election, a lot of people in MPP would have lost their political journey. So they still want to hold on to be making noise. One reason, look, whether Baumia has won or not, we are going to bring Ken Oforiatta to come and face the law. Watch and see. Very soon, Baumia electing is their original platform defending those alleged looters of the states. I ask someone Lutu, can Baumia start defending them? Because Odin say, what about flag bearer for the party? No, or KKB Amon. Watch and see. I'm telling you. Mark my words. Because flag bearer Odin say still has that clout now. Ghanaians, you know, believing. Nobody now believes Baumia. I'm telling you, nobody believes Baumia. There were 2 members of my church. Baku a woman organizer. And I need to MPP for. Say, now you can't mention MPP's name in our house again. Me my many, me papa they don't want to hear Baumia's name again. And the primaries, you know, now Obama. They want to vote for Kennedy. Okay. Because Baumia, Fasobia, but Essan someone to be in Kotu, Abama, NDC, and Toma Cotenti, Baumia, we know, almost say, Ede Mahama, and come up NDC. A lot of people are going to join NDC.
Oh, yes, on social media.
Kennedy agenda 2032. Of course. Kennedy will campaign for NDC. China share there. I'm telling you.
Oh, Nancha wa my bite. I got this one, but say about me a lie, and I will. What's it true? Ditro papa. When it bites ni bino. Yankwe.
2028 election. What we must do, ni say, ejumapa ya share se no. Ye betwa so. Na ya ye ni. We move forward with it. To make sure the Ghanaians see the real, and now me will be sending me video be whole Aflau road. Now I was watching the road. Number say me share the thickness and all. One of me say, hey, now me crop for me ko share fi Burkina Faso because who say to our buy no. Omo here road a thickness ne. Ye de kra na omo here cry thicker than omo there no. Omo compatible 100%. Resetting. Niko dollar. What's a dollar number form?
Oh, you see, I am a bo. Dollar, I am a bo.
Dollar number form. Fuel prices above form. So, what is Baumia going to stand on to campaign?
Hey! We need 27, only 77 constituencies.
Now, dear Meti, I have signed in Munya. Nanka me pese ni pay party be ding ni say. Koku anyidohu. I say Baumia is following President Mills' line of AEP. Say President will contest it 3 times. You anti Baumia. There are so many differences between Baumia and President Mills. Number 1, Baumia will Google. You see, Baulaya. The number 1 liar. Atta Mills is not a liar. Number 2. President Mills was a professor. Baumia, PhD. The PhD no. Want to be a fancy but President Mills has a legacy of it. Like I say, he has transformed a lot of things as a vice president. You know, or
he was vice for only 4 years.
4 years, but he transformed, did a lot of great things. Number 3, Baumia belongs to a fake party, MPP. But President Mills belongs to what? A very truthful party, NDC. There's a difference between MPP and NDC. When you say NDC, umbrella, and the room, and your courier, is so. When you say umbrella, you see your toy, let me use umbrella. But when you say kukudu, I don't feel kukro suno, or not diabo, they are not saying yama. So when you say there, hey! ɛboa ɔso no kukurudu na niko wohwɛ saa nneɛma wɔ nyinaa it should tell you something that NPP egu sɛ na menu anekae NPP has collapsed because people like Nyaho Tamaklo, Professor Frimpong Boateng, these are people they can help the party. They are telling us the party is fake. NPP has no hope. Look, the youth of today, 35 years and below, no. Now what is happening in Ghana today? Who can NPP has not you? Because they are seeing and this abide there. Who's that? School fees, say university. First year. President Mahama promises all first years, they will refund. When is someone refunding?
Oh, yeah. So you lecture university.
And yes, I'll be in the sea of minimum. Unim say, Nikomi Bisa, Asambisa. Unim say, what's the registration? Haruna, what's it? They are not going to what? Increase it. They'll maintain the state of Unim say.
Yes, I know correct.
Nico, Unim say she share pa na ye de abeto ho no. Sabi, emre na etwe mu a school kola ye video mu expired goods. Sardine expired, gogomi wom. Ye de mo so mu di Unim say etu etwa. Headmaster, we headmaster na see feeding. Yamfa wudi ani am na kwaka wasa na ye yiwe fi ho. Unim say Sardine ni obium. Unim say schools under tree, we are eliminating them. E-blocks na Akufo-Addo no mo omo aja to omo so mo to aso no. Unim say we are fixing those things. Now, what at all Obia MP a president bi abano see Obabeye expressway from Accra to Kumasi. Now Obi say sa we no enye and we shouldn't support it. Won't that person be described as belonging to a fake party?
And then yes,
Obi also MP. Yes. Obi also yes. Obi also MP. Ohwehwe wo yie die, ohwehwe wo papa ye. Say wo beko winim. Na president Biaba say, e kwan na ye fa so say wo kokumase a you spend 8 hours. No so baba ye ama kwan na ye yie. Na sa nipa ne say, president man yes akwan no. Ehu hia is that person not fake? And that is why they chose such a leader, a fake leader. Fake leader. Bawumia means Bradbury. Bawumia, the meaning is Bradbury.
Bradbury.
Yes. In me yes a definition no. No. If it's not called Bawumia, your friend no Bradbury, Dr. Bradbury. Look, Bawumia says he holds a PhD in economics. See me PhD na after me my final year. Na me I don't go before this year ends by the grace of God. So me back studio after this year be from me doctor. Me bomb home the same way pa. Politics na etwe me assignment me enwe last year but na me adoma. But Nico me a consult me year up to first degree na me economics. But sometimes about me e can some economic policies na me hu sane mana e ya na e ha me. You see, Obi a PhD no, who do PhD, you must be truthful, honest, and ukasa. People must believe in what you say. Papa Umia are turning the whole thing around. I'm a cry. Sometimes PhD in economics and your economy. Economic policy be about me. Bet me, Abasi say or Kwako can answer. Because dollar, you couldn't arrest the dollar. The economic whiskey, you can't be a whiskey that nature say, unim adea brusoa, ubian woman say, yeah, you are a champion. So what has Bawumia championed? Digitalization. Otiwano pe wet tin be. Every before Sana Muteo, Ombefa abrofo, Kassad, Kassia binomo daba. Say, and ya brofo Kassa Omeka, no di chi. 1 million, p.
Now we need to
be. Wow. No more than Trona Africina, Omudi Sakawa. And it's a war. One to Nasa and Jim Hua. What they are saying is the truth. In trauma, one shall believe you were just saying no cry. and no be na omo fa so omo fom hey na ba omiate na ase ema omo national service oba or deputy director general etimi the ghost names ono ani din kwa etimi omo de omudin etu national service so obi a yetu omoka o man mu sisi na da pass kele
so omo ghost
names ono na kaza omo ghost names not know you know sa ghost names ni sa digitalization enu kura no enye double enye quadruple mpo
na ide
o p
yankwa enime
because these are the people they want to lead. You see, we are waiting for now. Who's in Napo today?
And Napo before elections, I think Thursday, no. Kumase, oh, Mushesha, campaign ama Baumia,
or campaign ama
Baumia, and Nimiasa, pa first from cabinet. One day on.
Oh, matter.
Cabinet, so Muna. Hey, guarantee for Unqua.
Now, maybe so, maybe some, but Napo, wife, no.
Oh, no, there any personal.
No, it's important. Because if you want to know how, if you want to know,
and make a sharp.
If you want to know how many girlfriends your grandfather had, join politics. So when person young cow warrior won some, when cow a avoid politics. Now, and then Napo, you deputy presidential candidates, deputy. And I just running mate. Running mate in the Fatano. Because Baumia is the mate. Oh no, the running mate. Oh dear, mate in Ichi. And then I Poko Warrior. Why is the wife? Napoleon say, Baumia will choose him. I will not be surprised. Birds of a feather flock together. The etymological species of identicals. Plumage. Together, birds of a feather, flock together. No, and then the scientific way I can say the etymological species of identicals, plumage.
That's actually the news. Not was Kennedy. Not Kennedy. It is Renaissance.
Hey, yeah, women belly. Women, my friend belly. So white, wounds on call you all together like that. Birds of a feather. If they have voted for a fake Baumia, why won't a fake Napo be supporting Baumia? You see, in the party, you know, only say, Kennedy na, everyone only fakeness, you know, Swati Kakra, and then the gang of fake people, the gang up against him. And for me, you know, Baumia's winning primaries in Kosiaga. We are going to retire Baumia in 2028 because after 2028 the youth of MPP are going to take over and they will not be voting for somebody like Baumia to lead them again. No? They want to copy from the NDC. That is if they are reasoning so well because they want a credible candidate. But I can assure you, Nico, for the next 16 years, Ghanaians must support NDC so that we can lay a very good foundation and reset it. Now say reset it we are Ghanaians who say obi a wateme efisi car ana wa car no ekono ono nso no betimi maintain car na yiye ama car no ache ti yesterday after 16 years no omo sama another 16 years na fa Ghana ndu pempen subi ansa no maka say ye pese sisa ya adwen enye sa no mu disam crofo echi a they will destroy this country ntinigo Baumia whether Baumia has won primaries or not I can assure you by the grace of God Muslims say inshallah 2028 we are going to win. We are not going to win. No, we are not saying it's a done deal because of Baba, because we are going to support our claim with the good work. Ejumapa, communist, every minister is working so hard. The president is working so hard. Everybody, go around the country. Construction work is going on everywhere. Senate President Mahama, I promise you, 2026. Ghana will be turned into a construction zone. Okay. And that is what is happening.
But I say, lawyer David Warwi Brown, you're telling, come on, member lawyer Stephen Kingsley Benyeho. Yeah, last week, the ruling party, National Democratic Congress, NDC, led by the General Secretary, the Afin Shishayeho, Efano, from branch, Kusi National, how a mobile elections, you know. rules and regulation any roadmap ne bibia guidelines ni now the two me did say yen na ya to be mama sha so where
you that's okay me did say who here pa yi
yen koye ni
say wo he kwan party panifo afa so ahihye no ebo opposition eso ani anu nti eba aban mu pempio na ya party ba aban mu na adwene no ya free party ne so ba party ne so na de tumi ne ba party ne na wo aban no anu nti eni kwan se je party no ye na jeje mu o se brano ya ni kokko no nti na ehun be hia se panifo eda no no de nhyehyɛ beba ekwan ya fa so ahyehyɛ ye no ma foforo yi akandifo ombede ko nanim anu nti amsa busum ya mu ya ba ase atwetwe din obi opese obedo NDC bi mu ato omo twetwe din ni wie na bibia ya na ya ase ye na ne mutu ye be ko akoyi branch executives omo police station branch executives ye wi ana ya be ward coordinators na fi yi conference executive regional executives na ba national executives we are not the next phase no be parliamentary candidates and presidential candidates timji say ye mo mpanifo aba so ma ya de bi say ye ne ntema na aboa ama party na nya hodin atimi adedwuma ne ye bi say nhihye ni nyina wo de aba no of course aspect bi wo ha I a bit controversial. But I mean, part of
yes.
So I say,
any panty sometimes in ye bibiana ye na
yes. And then the woman this dance. And this you on panufua or modrum drum da.
And the people and say
sanity ntia ye. Emo ye nyina best say ye ma ye nyina yemfia ni ni akire.
Correct.
E bi say ne metia oboma bodina e party no. We from president Benyana a party no. There was a in idea who do organization who has said ever quay amaye na boa ama party na nya hoden. So ponkono wa hoden obi an ne be transubia no. Be bia pese ekobia beko. So party no hoden any candidate I be will be able to win. And nti ehia pa se yebetu sa anamon and eni age ade ba kon so mo kan say there should be fairness in the system so te ase empanifo se wunu madwuma unsuro bro ni obo ho a oye na so onye na adwuma yi enti opeso ofa kalabule kwan so bi na obudoza ne wetu o ze bedu oye se yi amanfo di afrim I mean sa no man nyina ye try say ye be ye afro ye ma obia opportunity democracy national democratic congress everybody is welcome on board ye wi a nyina na ya fa kwampa so ye kire ya adwen ne ye yi akandifo ya abato ye to a odi nkunima ye be bonsa wo a woni nkunima nche say ye mpe wasem ye mo bia na o menso ya manyesem sanity anu nti ya be fa kwanya we so asese titu ye nu anum omobon obu Ghana fo bu ho a o se o de MPP a enti kura me anyesem majai yesrew akwanya ho ma ye be bie buku mato bra na betro di the Johnny NDC ne MPP nya peda and at least ya so ansuo aso ansa ye hu de moduro ye hu mfie nwotwe a president akofo ne MPP betra so ene ye hu afi ba ko a mampani mahama ne NDC so atra so ye hu se de esitie yakodwa mienu ye hu de eba ti ye besre so ye me nyina mfo ye hu njim na fi ye branch executives so a registration beba mama ye ma obi akwa we ka say o asoma si we na bi kro MPP ni assistant kra da bi empower. I mean some of those things. I mean politics is a game of numbers. Asama fo kra na asama do fo kra pedodo. Ye nyina no obi so aba na say ye no kra na otimi buy meetings we ye fa ye ntro ni din. Ntro ni din fa nchim. After all ye committee asembia no ye asama ye kokko ma asama ye akoka no your friends meeting ase nipa no at least ubu ahọ ne net hwe ne kasa hu ne ye bi o chesa ampa onya adun saka hu no kra wo kane ano yampa yantwe ne din kan mpi no bo se nipa no be ba no bi sida obi ko kra book no de ahye ne dem e na watro no ne family nko an to be ko executives no from papa ne man nko an no mo ye 9 executives nti be du baby no kra no ukọ ho ase party no because
ofie back
abasa mo nti yenye no open na ye make sure say obi a wose ne din bom obi a ne din abebom edu process no so a mo gide say be yaboko democracy obi person ogina ye man kwan no ngina
but masema woman say make us say be brain aso edi ho abobo chere say for now no say wo appointment wo ye ejuma bi abon na bodin wo see wo de ejuma bi anu ye bibia wo pese wo ko position ni bia also resign for 6 months and 6 months before the ekwan obeko kujina no so and then I say bebre na e ka ho asem but uti mpanifo no so intwe mu na omo pese wo focus because you reset my Ghana and to say ya cultural say Stephen Kinsey Benny the Ghana poster ye pese utume boa na president the vision no to quanti omo pese onye divided attention omo pese onye divided attention so na ba kusia na ba kusia anti say eno na say bimu ade a you say this bimu bimu kasa ye ren wo hu but in trim no de my no for me na de
okay good
ye boss
say
baba kunchuma engineer
yeah so many ways of killing a cat
but the bebre say bi na tumi yi ogbanimu nka but hankofo
de omnie
no cry back hankofo pa seriously
de omnie
lawyer na onte hankofo ka ho asem hankofo no cry ade say kan cry hankofo
party
say bi obetumi asan beboa party no but omo nchem come the man say yeah executives na national executive regional executives constituency for na bi mu nya appointment obi crank office since we nya appointment on call headquarters obi call regional office obi call constituency office
ken mami sasem
nchem omo
the two abawe sa afiaba omo nya sa positions no then na mo na party ni two ye sanka party bit ma two na maybe atwa okay ye ba for 2009 wo mu nyina ye ma wa no wa resign
we ye nchema da no
yes a party at Madaroma me say
deputy general secretary ba na no chema
chema ka party no mu my branch chairman my deputy propaganda secretary my constituency secretary at least party no ya adwuma wo mu kakra ye ba for 2009 enim say sa hye na wo ye ma ya o resign no be take over but this a young consa over 1 year people are still holding on to their positions. Two, me and him say the woman say be all filing at the point of filing then you resign. So that's 6 good months.
6 months.
I mean what be at Mrs. Until I be at the point of entry no I resign I be sa na nyina dada nyina sa na ho. But what I say anampo no onwe nia na dey at all. I've been a month of course 6 months. Hey, too much. 6 months to me, imagine 6 months is too much.
There may be a reason. You see, BBR no be able to be somebody will be affected. But I think that the reason is this. Omon per se will be winning election just because he has the resources more than the other person. That may be one of the reasons, and it's a fact.
Some reasons,
I said that
resources.
That's one of
the or some person will be divided. Now appointment to position. It be so grand to make call.
I don't know if really we intended good,
I think it will start on say appointment first. Me person define appointment because is it appointment to board?
No, it's board and count.
Board and count. I don't know board then count.
A board and count
full time job.
There's a board there full time.
Full time job. Board there and count. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the American say we are bida one ka omo more positions also omo resign and I say omo deputies are now people take over from them so people take over from them. Two You better say, oh, at the point of you filing, you should resign. And now once you win, you resign. It's simple. Abatuo, and abatuo, dear. You say the system is here. So what I say, obi base, obi vote to base, obi resources, obi vote to base, obi commitment. I mean, a whole lot of miss of and uncle for So what I say,
I think that challenging as that may be, there may be very good sides. One of the good sides is this: and obi biara obi resigning, so kwako contesting party position. It shows that that person loves the party or committing himself to the party rebuilding. Number two, and the first one, I mean, about resources. They don't want you to win based on what resource. It has happened.
No, I'm not saying that. The argument on resource doesn't come in. We are filing fees from there. No, for last 4 years filing fee. Now this year filing fees from Moje. And from the one, no one can party. Now can say election na ekonesika.
No, so for me,
I'm telling you, because for me, the filing fee, we should even be. What is the basis?
Filing fee, I think.
What is the basis for the high?
No, but you see, I'm arguing based on maybe their rationale. I may be right, I may be wrong. I'm just suggesting.
Council, you see, or more I see a protector or more horns, executive. Because the idea is that they are protecting some executive or more hoibi. That's the Obin's argument. Obi opinion say Obi argument say you protect you. Omo protect you. Say filing fee out there by kura no. Obi be that twa wo kura ba onya hwe. To be that 30,000. Obi that 50,000 to contest.
But why you arguing so person bo party there?
No
to
I think no. Naturally, I've had problems with our filing fees. It has been too much.
I agree
that one. We have had problems. I've contested the election primaries, and I know how to went into it. Filing fees have been too much. Wow. Secondly, look, if you are going for parliamentary filing fees should not be more than 20,000.
Last year proposition.
Last year 40,000. Yes, form alone 5,000.
And now we see we plan now 50,000. We were parliamentary going to 1 million.
Yes, sir. I know the corruption. Now number two. Yes, he resigned 6 months before time.
Yes.
For me, as much as it may be bad, to some extent, I agree.
I agree. Good. When he was opposition.
Obi, even say, I appoint him CEO of a company. When him say, Obi is a party chairman, and also bet me the free party chairmanship position on kakra. Now, you see a reset here, you do so. So, one you be a Makwano Obi so nyade on kakra. And ti, you say, Obi biara menya some position, so that from that position, so bet me anya kakra den edi. I think that's one of the reasons. I believe that's the main reason. But the reason why I'm sure they are putting it 6 months long enough, and say, if it is 6 months, it will show that Uber resigning quite means you are really, really committed. You want to serve the party. Now you raise a very, very valid point. Sir, you win the election. They should have just said, "Say anybody who gets appointment, you resign." 2009, it happened. I remember that announcement was in Makoko Anyedoho. Oh no. And you realize that it helped, but this time why didn't they do that? So I'm sure, sir, because maybe they realize, sir, and they should have done, but they didn't do it earlier. No, then let's find a way of trying to adjust it. Enter on 6 months so that who position. Me, if I were to be maybe a national executive council, now I'm some juicy position, I will resign my position and let somebody else take over.
Okay, what about those still there, like somebody like my boss?
No, he's still there, but he has not interested.
But that one, no, but they were silent on that. You know, the sales are figures.
No. What it means is that, you see, they've given 6 months. What it means is that, when is the election?
Almost we are pointing out person contest.
Yeah, 6 months. What it means is that
when you new guidelines for new
what it means is if Sami doesn't resign from that position and we enter into the 6 months.
He
cannot contest for the position.
Yes.
What this means is that someone resigning 6 months before that contest comes out, you cannot contest.
You cannot contest. But
when we read the whole summit, he is an incumbent communication.
Exactly. The problem in him.
So the guideline is saying that. The guideline is saying that 6 months before your election, we say we are starting from branch. Maybe branch from now to 6 months.
Given the time.
And he says, Sami, when resigning 6 months before that election, it means you are out. You cannot contest. That is my understanding. And they are giving us a first. They will say, wait, who can contest now resigning? And for me, I would say that it's challenging though. But it's very good. I know that in the wisdom of the party leadership, they have come up with this, and it's going to affect a lot of people. And I think that I believe, sir, we should put it in our constitution clearly, sir. So we are executive.
It's not in the constitution too, and the legal basis. Okay, 2014.
The constitution says that.
Remember 2014.
Says that when
there was
another come up with guidelines.
No, 2014 there was a foreign clause. The House contest for regional chairman. It must have been served at constituency level.
Yes.
Linus the party to vote.
That one is
a similar one.
But this one is not. This one. This one,
the
party also gives power to the national executive to come up with guidelines for elections.
So that one, don't forget, was a guideline, though.
Yeah, but that one,
and there is personal provision in the constitution. So if you bring foreign things, that is not there. People,
so for me, let's test the law and see. But you see, that one you are appointed. If they say you are going to, the president has a right to say, I revoke your appointment.
No, that one is not. It's voluntary. You can decide to
me that decision. I mean that is good. It will make room for others now. Only appointments to also contest those positions, so that at the end of the day, so if you are in the executive serving, somebody can also be in the party at that party level also serving, so that we will all spread. But one person. Gold board. Look at CEO of Gold board. The Juma and the communication demand. It will be. I mean, if I were him, I would resign. But maybe no. I'm telling me beside about board. I asked the question. What about board?
Just an example.
I asked the question.
Board the same count.
I'm saying I don't board in count.
Board member be change CEO. And there's all kinds of resources.
Resources. I'm getting it.
That's why I say. Maybe point they say.
Who are board?
Sao me wo hoda. Filing fees no cost so. What I say? A cost so. And from the word go, once one increase, it talks. And not just some. So what I say? It's some.
Yes,
people have been so big. Will be some long so the property.
No. What me? No. We are government now. I think that if you are a government appointee, nobody should force you before you put money into the party. Reason I appoint you, one of the reasons is that me, I have been an advocate against elections which you have to spend so much to. Yes, I don't get the right people, and I've come to realize in this country there are a lot of people who want to serve, but because they always lose, and we end up getting people like the Baumiers, people like the Napos, some Binti, you don't even see them, they come and just loot. Akufo-Addo, what did he do to this country?
Free.
Yeah, but
yes. Power.
Me, I think that primaries, parliamentary primaries, it should not be more than 20,000 because 20,000 and yes,
this year I will cover 1 million.
20,000 yes, Kakitwa.
You call parliament 20,000.
No, but you see, the issue is that parliamentary primaries, you are coming to serve.
No interest.
I mean, what I say? A question, let's say, Nipa no. Let me copesca, no be winner. Okonya position He's finding ways and means of recouping that money. And corruption. We need to reset. Number 2, Adebakuso Amini agency say, I believe a white paper will be issued to support that. Say, if you are a parliamentarian, you can't hold executive position in government and minister. And Omuji Tuma and Osuba Boa, Ebema position over there. If you want to be a soldier, be a soldier. If you want to be a police, be a police. We are MP, be an MP. If you want to be a minister, be an executive. So that the thing will spread.
By-election never done. By-elections never done. I've seen a lot of by-elections.
Obi a MP. We are appointing minister. That same person, MP minister, or a board chair, board member. So at the end of the day, Sani Papa Kominas the best 6 position or even more. Now we are part of brass sweater on your position back home. And that person who is in that position, he has the resources always available because of the work of spreading and he will always be there. What kind of democracy are we building? And I believe that democracy, to get people on best serving, we shouldn't put fetters in the ways of the people. So that a lot of people can come on board. Look, there are very good people on board. Look, Nico, I tell you, my first party card, on the 24th of July, 1995. And my first party card. I could have gotten party card 92, but that time, no, yes, almost your party card and yeah, common, sir. But 24th July, 1995, and my first party card, I have, and I've had all my party, and I've served NDC from 1992. What I say? But one, I did back one first, me personally, enter government. Sometimes Tisika, no bony way. It scares me because, Sebio, I do not come from maybe a rich family. I do not have friends who are politically inclined. And then I'm friends be on say, hey, they said there's a woman so you push it out of baby. Who's bet me, bet me aboa. But it shouldn't be so.
Mama, me acknowledge ya boafo for na yento asan common today in facing Divine Herb and Divine Hope Herbal Center. Omonom de otwa herbal powder. Em say aka ho asem bebre. Anti so sisi na ye ya so ye bema no ba koku na haw bema wa embre wompem wo low libido man stroke na haw also yem kro and answer menstrual disorder hawa. Me pa cho me kan fo otwa herbal powder e de amo enye na organ ha baby e to edro bia enti okwa wonsa betumi aka be Fred doctor or the body 0591 565 557 and 0550 639 0387. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Me patcho bebre. Yare friend hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E. And a fatty liver and a house sciatica. Prostate. One sana unine mu pain. Also na compo how and a fibroid how. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Na for yare ni na ko. Kumasi fe yase Lake Busum True Road. Opposite Jesbo Filling Station. Sasona Accra, Kwabenya, Pokwasi, ACP Road. Takwa de branch one na GS Center na GMA primary school 0244544422 and 0200383831. Victory garlic mixture na medru suo etose bia na wakoma bo pepe how wakoma tone abnormal wonsa na wona to be titiriti ya na woni so ayo kusu na woni so ai se chino wo pedro betumi abo momboje na circulate ye Victory garlic mixture na me kamfo amo enye na wodwaman so kaisa wo yare o wonya bia ebebo ho ban na boost immune system no wonya wapom dey kwadwaman so baby eto edrobi okọ pe Victory garlic mixture sa so no won kran krodie ma open the ta kwaton akọ okanshi kiss walk ho unsebeke bia na for doctor was 0201293280 and 0242545633 na oni penphone din komo insiona bo insiona ba X natural mineral water wo be depo wo fia ha unsebetumi aka bebre na nkasa ye wo 350 ml on it is a bone no we 500 ml na the kese no 750 ml ni na bia ba X natural mineral water it's a patch between several parties family celebration occasion bia say X natural mineral water obaha unsebeka bebre abebrese street wo su na ewo kasa opank Robert anasa okoma obenye biato ana obefer factory na ka no so abro bia 0596 273546 0596 273-547 na ɔne mpanifo ndi nkɔmmɔ na bibia ntumi nkɔnkan. Safari Valley Eco Resort na medruso discover a first luxury eco resort West Africa Safari Valley Eco Resort na make come for more Eastern Region Okre District de Mpotemo wudra weni beji fi say a 4-star forest lodge resort ese weni ense me catch say wildlife no Nina surrounding ube humbo ahro mara zebra antelope say mbo betumi gina ho ne omo etwitwa pictures so na more world class accommodation ube your private swimming pool ebia wo ye conferences day visits weddings honeymoons and a birthday celebration nina ubetumi akọ na akwaye wo ho so na recreational and restaurant service omuye bi ho ento ope continental and our local dishes. Why not? Would we need shimo ho benye bi edi na bibia etumi akonkaisa nduanini na bi ho cycling, horseback riding, fishing on man-made canal, 9-hole golf and ni ma bebre na wokwa Beji Eseweni and said Catcho, ye for Safari Valley Eco Resort. Me pacho for reservation and information biano for 0596 914394. Not winning penny for Indy and come. Medimoses na medruso Medimoses say or the lift kit capsules aba ebo ye liver na ho ban na anadwe didie herbal supplement a wonum bia ebo ye papa e boost immune system na niam embo woni padua no eyi ni na fi ho improve digestion e keep woni padua no de bia na skin bibia e kama de bia we energy no wosoro ye Fredro na lift kit capsules men twenya reansa enya na wo pharmacies herbal shops ato apete wo Ghana hampo wo ko supermarket ahro na won sabetumi akabi Medimoses lift kit capsules for bulk purchase for 0244 0684 47 0244 0684 47 na bibia into me and konkai or say take care of your liver, take care of your health. Lift kit, cleanse your body, refresh your life. And see Eddie Tenano. Baby every day bushia. Yan no 2 minutes. Your last words na influencers. I'm Ross.
Ken to say the American party no yan ye. And I heard the beboa. If you say me say yes sir. Yes say bia obi abenya hoden na wanya amrade ai party adwuma yenyere pensa to sade te dia fees na ya charge no
Monteso
dodo wasane benya sika
say mami wono sometimes say appointees pa
dia he
party session
me dia
appointees ni
me program because
me ka say wo me say
yes bi mo ana komo wo omo kondo so mo be
no we brown so
omo pa nka area nka ne papa mo weni anu resign
ne dey nsem Monteso
so weni anu resign
parliamentary prime
no prime minister no I know they account
restricted leadership
na la maka impesa
the prime minister they account
prime minister
why not
prime minister can I know they amount
for supporting me
prime minister can I say prime minister we MP
party
we MP out
so bia wa kwenje se
bi resign
bia wa kwenje se bi otumi contest
Ken my uncle be brief MP I mean yes presidential prime minister nka ho what you say nka ho enu ntino say amount for sisi akire na nka ho na wo ye MP a wo che CEO what you say enti ye wadwuma ye enu ne hia dan say wo be share akire say obi nko ye bibi say wo be content na wo resign ya obe down ni seat no enti anu de emma mo say opani na president Mahama say ko hwe hamame no so ko prime so on for post nto a o we ni prime you obe down ni seat na ma party no obe down ni seat no you can enti anu for the out die nyina ya hwe kwampa e betuma ya ma aboa pa ya mebo ane se ni nyina be ya adwebrew yo titi de nkofo keka betie kwanam de message bi cancel what I say enti no ye hwe na Who so pursue a party executive or town appointee or the power of General Bosome. So you are aware of what I'm saying. Until no equity, and it's a no man.
Okay.
But Nina Mono, yeah. Oh, Mammy Facunya was soon chair. Me, I'm offer. Or no, I do more than so MC Paul or Dominable number 2. O try be in now Kobe choir or MC the A1. Also, program beer. Uba fan or MC. Come on, power. Hey, until Michiano pa and
how man fan so MC.
Oh, boy, my pa, boy, branch secretary, MDC branch secretary.
Where you Brown?
Fire away. Yeah, mechanic say, Sepatif paying for the Shabia. Me assure say for the benefit of the party, for good reasons. Me assure they would have consulted on my dream Abu Buman San Omodibaba. Let's all support it and see how best we can work with it. Abeboa party no. Nyina say obi abenya kakra nkakra bia. Ebi nyina ye be hihye baby a ye de be ejuma. Enti my nye any noise about, but I know NDC we are law abiding, we respect our leaders. Me, member MPP4 and Kofa some confusion behind, but these people, they are gone and say, Omu farmer brab want to baby. Nyansume aka found so say, Omu some person contest, you sure say, who contest me, Jumana and Sana was standing to contest. Mina with the Aquina Echia, Ashama for Nina, any Asha for me students, Adofone, Bibiara, Tefla for me, Krum for, Omuta Shami Pan, last me comes almost Shami, Timichomo, and I mean, a penny back with your friend Okala Tuli, and also a water Flohonomo, Michiano, I wish you all the best.
You better ask Papa until lawyer where we Brown or a senior lecturer or ATU, Sasuna lawyer, a Kingsley, and a lawyer Stephen Kingsley, Benny. On a deputy managing director the Magana Post. And they kuku damina mene omudi djuma me amidi djuma di hochiame. Ye from a Nicholas Linda production team ni na ase. So boy we chidom free air 3 besi sabri. Ye me ye musu di ohinba bo ama beni oni ni aba aye pomache cheku e the newspaper in a can at 6 a day brain. Kwasuna TV XYZ Power 97.9 FM and Radio XYZ na newspaper pie ba. Yami and bye, share Debbie. Have a wonderful evening.